This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added water tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
From the middle school all the way up to the high school, through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
It's my happy place.
It's where we learn to be leaders.
It's where we get recognized.
It's why we're raising our family here.
And ours too.
It's our playground. It's our playground too.
It's where I can do this.
And I can do this.
And I can do this.
It's where I found my career path.
And mine as well.
Hey, and me too. It is home. Thanks, Matt. You're welcome.
This is where we belong.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polley'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and we'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added water tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
It's my happy place.
It's where we learn to be leaders.
It's where we get recognized.
It's why we're raising our family here.
And ours too.
It's our playground. It's our playground too.
It's where I can do this.
And I can do this.
And I can do this.
It's where I found my career path.
And mine as well.
Hey, and me too. It is home. Thanks, Matt. You're welcome.
This is where we belong.
You are looking live at Grinnell High School as we have the Grinnell Tiger double, actually quadrangular tonight here at Grinnell High School. Dave Kaiser, I'm John Martinson. Glad to have you aboard on this Tuesday night, the final event on the Tiger Sports live stream network with Dan Walker as well, our Director of Operations, keeping us online and in line, if you will. On this Tuesday night, again, it's Grinnell, the Tigers of Coach Tony Farmer, Williamsburg back after wrestling here in a double duel on Thursday with longtime coach Grant Eckenrod, his 23rd year coaching the Raiders. From the South Iowa Cedar League is English Valley's Tri-County. Ben Edmondson, first year as head coach. He's also the activities director at English Valley's. His dad is longtime Tri-County assistant and wrestling coach Scott Edmondson, has been with the program over 30 years, actually. And Iowa Valley and the Tigers, and Jeremy Kriegel, his 19th year as head coach in Marengo, Iowa. And a school that's done very well on the South Iowa Cedar League. So, Dave, good to see, like you were talking about, good to see teams Grinnell doesn't usually see.
We normally do not see, and we normally are not able to wrestle them, English Valley and Iowa Valley, unless we catch them in the tournament somewhere. But I would have the pleasure of watching Iowa Valley the other night at Linville-Sully, and it is... they are a good team. I'm looking forward to the duel between Iowa Valley and Williamsburg.
And that will be the second match of the night, so we'll be focusing our cameras on mat 1. Grinnell and Williamsburg will wrestle on one mat, and EVTC, for simplicity's sake, will wrestle Iowa Valley. That'll be in the first round. So Grinnell will wrestle all their matches on mat 1, the west mat here in the East-West Gymnasium. And then Grinnell and EV Tri-County in the second round, Grinnell and Iowa Valley in round 3. As Chris Kaufman, Grinnell High School Activities Director, is announcing the lineups. Our first duel, the matches will start at 1:57. And now we'll take a pause for the national anthem, then we'll return with action here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. And we're ready to go with high school wrestling tonight. Our referees adjudicating tonight's matches. Our veteran officials, Lanny Brand from Pleasant Hill. You've got also Pat Kopsa, the pride of Laurel, Iowa, and Rick Eccles from Centerville, all refereeing tonight. Dave, longtime official. Dave Kaizen of over 30 years in officiating, and let Dave get the headset back on. And Dave, I'm guessing you know these gentlemen pretty well.
I know these people very well,
Yeah.
and they will do an excellent job for us tonight.
Yep.
I always like it when they walk in the gym. I can breathe a sigh of relief.
So
I enjoy watching good officials. I am not happy watching others.
Oh, okay. All right. And yes, Pat Kopsa has been officiating probably as long as you have, Dave. We're pretty darn close to it.
No, actually, he was a junior high coach.
Okay, that's right.
At
He's coached in East Marshall,
for 4 years.
Yep. And
I worked for him.
okay.
He was good. He was a good coach.
Lanny Brand of Linville Sully alumnus. I know he's been doing this, and Rick Eccles, I think, the same way, from making the trip up from Centerville to referee our matches tonight. And we do need referees in the state of Iowa, like something fierce.
Yeah, that's one of our problems in sports. That's one of our problems. It's just the time of year and the time that, and then when you add girls to it, it actually complicates our problem with officials because, we have dual meets on, girls dual meets opposite the boys.
Right. Grinnell girls are at West Marshall tonight, the Grinnell girls wrestling team. Busy night for Grinnell High School athletics. Girls and boys basketball at Williamsburg and WAMAC conference action tonight. So lots going on as we get set for the first matchup at 1:57 for Grinnell. On the mat will be Owen Blankenfeld. Owen's got relatives all over the place. Are viewing on Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. We thank them for that. Grandma and Grandpa
Does
Bruce
a nice
Moore.
shot, a double leg in, and is able to get a takedown.
Williamsburg wrestler on the mat is, I believe that is Stallman. We should know these people because they were just here last week.
Well,
and that is, Logan Schmidt, I'm sorry, who's looking for his 9th win. And Owen Blankenfeld is looking for win number 3. And Owen off to a good start here.
Well, but the young man from Williamsburg stood up. Owen's letting him come up too easy and gives him an escape.
So 2-1 Owen Blankenfeld. 1:14 clock running down in this first period.
He pulls him down. Now if he can spin around him and get his 2.
Okay.
There he does. Does a nice job of completing the takedown.
I guess I thought we were going to have the team scores on the main scoreboard, but those main scores, the main scoreboards have been taken down for right now anyway. We have the individual scores at the end of at the east end and west end of the mat, but we'll have to see how they give us the team scores then. Numbers aren't going to be very easy to look at from where we're at, and now back up. So 4-2 should be the score for Owen Blankenfeld, leading his Williamsburg opponent, Logan Schmidt. And we have time remaining, 22, 21, 20 seconds left.
Finally, the young man from Williamsburg got in on a good shot.
Oh, Owen taking him down.
Fortunately, Owen was able to counter it and come down with a headlock. So not only did he take him down, he put him down on his back and got
some near fall
at
points.
Least 2 near fall, and now 3.
3, all right. And that
as
ends
time runs down.
So score should have a hard time. 9-2 it looks like.
That's what it should be.
Okay. 9-2 Owen Blankenfeld leading his Williamsburg opponent, Logan Schmidt. Because I thought I saw the team scoreboard up earlier before the matches started. Now they're not on. All right. Owen Blankenfeld, 157. In good shape right now in the second period of his match with Owen Stallman of Williamsburg. We'll have 3 matches tonight with Grinnell against EVTC in the second round, Iowa Valley in the third round. Owen
tries a cradle, trying to put him over on his back.
Working at it. And I got a couple near fall points, but it looks like Schmidt is going to get a reversal out of it. So that should put it at 11 to 4. 11-4. All right.
And Owen is, if he can lift the leg, get his arm
and
through,
now he's got a reversal.
Got a reversal back.
So 13 to 4. With Owen Blankenfeld leading. Blankenfeld leading with time remaining about 45 seconds right now.
He's got a 2-on-1. Tried his tilt and is not able to.
And now got an escape out of it.
To control him, so Williamsburg gets an escape.
13-5, Owen Blankenfeld now leading. And you've got coming up on 20 seconds left to go. Okay. Okay, great. Awesome. So 13-4 is the score.
And they're saying it is Logan Schmidt.
Okay, Logan Schmidt, yes, at 1:57.
And time runs out.
All right, end of the second period. Heading to the third period.
And Owen chooses down to start the third period.
So 13.
We'll see how this works for him.
So 13-5. Pat Kopsa from Laurel, our referee in this match.
Tries to do a little sit out and then tries to roll him. Neither one of them works, so he's still down.
Thanks to our sponsors helping bring it home to you. For more of your viewing on God's Green Earth, the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network, and Grinnell Tiger Wrestling on the air tonight. On the air and online. So 13-5, Owen Blankenfeld, who's really been in command since the get-go.
He has, but he also chose down, which if you can't get out, is not the place where we want to be. And Williamsburg is really good about pinning people when they get an opportunity.
And he's trying to work himself into a kind of an armbar situation, or a half Nelson.
He's got a chicken wing on one side, a half Nelson on the other, and there's a stalling call on Grinnell. Very much so.
Yeah. Either you're telling Owen Blankenfeld, you need to do something here. Get
That's
a move
exactly
on.
what he's trying to tell him. At least he's on his base now.
So down to 45 seconds left to go in this match. 13-5, Owen Blankenfeld. Logan Schmidt trying to work some third period magic here to.
Well, that's a nice thing about wrestling is that you can be up 14-0 and 3 seconds later it's all
it's
over.
And
you
yeah.
lose.
You and I have seen our share of matches that way. That's for sure.
So,
and now under 20 seconds. In. Owen trying to fight him off here, and this is not good if you're Owen Blankenfeld, who's on his back now trying to fight off. Now, there's going to be at least 2, maybe 3 near fall,
well,
2 near fall.
2.
So
hopefully he can get a reversal to keep that 8-point.
13-7, so it's a 6-point margin at this point. That ends the match. Owen Blankenfeld, your winner, picking up win number 5 on the year.
So, just to give everybody a little FYI, normally we would have a real running time.
Yes.
So this is just kind of for all the viewers that they bring in like remote boards from another school. We don't have those remote boards tonight.
Okay.
They're running them off a TV screen that I cannot even get close to capture.
I thought
with
it was
my
just
cameras.
me.
So we are using the track wrestle, and the track wrestle updates. Most of the time it'll give you a new time every time there's a point given or something, or remotely it'll kind of bounce around. But
thank you.
You guys could kind of just update the time as the running time, but I do apologize for that. There's only limitations that I could
things beyond our control
figure out here, and it's never the same wrestling every night. That's all I'll say.
Technology's great when it works.
Have a great night, everyone. Thank you for joining the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
So if we tell you a time and it's not the time on your television, just understand they're a few seconds behind. Josh Ringgold's on the mat. Here's a young man that I've been very impressed with this year. Yeah, this is his first time at 165 tonight. Has a tough competitor from Williamsburg.
Yeah, Ringler is 12-5 coming in. And he wrestled well certainly last Thursday in the meets we covered. And he is, I believe, up 2-0 here. Yes.
He is, as he got a really nice takedown,
and
as we were talking about the time.
His opponent, Brent Santiago, looking for win number 11 on there. That would put him at 500 if he should come out victorious. And Ringler
doing a really nice job of tying up the one arm. He's got a 2-on-1. The young man from Williamsburg was able to get to his knees, but not able to get to his base. And Josh is able to pull that arm back in as a 1-on-1. And now he says, I think I can take you down, so I'm going to let you go.
So 2-1, Josh Ringler on the escape point. And again, his opponent, Brett Santiago. For Coach Grant Eckenrod, and should mention Grinnell's assistant coaches who have been diligent with Coach Tony Farmer, his third year as head wrestling coach, over 20 with the program. Cody McDonald, and
there was a reshot and another shot, but
there
is an ankle pick that Josh was able to get, pull it in, and able to get the takedown.
Nick Rutherford, Josh Wardenberg, the rest of the Tiger assistants in the orange and black. So 4-1. Now the score for Josh Ringler should be the score. I don't see the 2 more points put on.
They'll get it up eventually.
Oh, okay. 4-1.
It's 4-1. Josh, it was Williamsburg choice. He deferred. Josh chose down.
So second period, Tigers lead in the team score 3-0. Try to juggle as many things as possible here, but that's okay.
And Josh stands up. Williamsburg is able to take him back down. Josh stands back up. And he spins out. He was able to control the hands that time and was able to spin out.
So the referee's rotating here in these matches. So this is Lanny Brand, who's adjudicating this match. Your $10 word for the night. Refereeing this match.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Officiating.
Officiating, yeah, that too. All right. So score is 5-1, it looks like. Josh Ringler, yep.
Josh shoots in, not able to get in past the arms, and he shot in again, but that was just a reach because the Williamsburg guy is fighting him off.
Ooh, nice shot that time by the Williamsburg wrestler, Brett Santiago.
He's in on a single.
And got his
able
takedown.
To finish it, so he gets a takedown.
So 5-3. Time remaining 50 seconds on the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Our period's brought to you by Brett Nickel, State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, Brett Nickel at State Farm is there. And the 2 off the mat.
And he gives 1 for neutral, so we'll start back in the middle in the neutral position. So it's 6-2.
They've got it 6-3. 6-3. All right, 6-3 as Josh Ringler still your leader. Still in the late in the second period as we're at 24 seconds left.
Josh shoots in. Williamsburg counters with a whizzer, and then
potentially dangerous.
And that takes Josh out of a good hold. But I'd rather have it that way than either one of these 2 young men getting hurt.
So they go neutral, and with 6 seconds, just seconds left to go in this second period. And Josh Ringler leading by a score of 6-3.
That's the end of the second period. Now it's Williamsburg's choice to decide what he wants. He's going to go down.
All right. Down it is.
Problem is an escape and a takedown ties it up.
And Josh Ringler, this is the match at 157.
165.
165,
This is the first time that he's been down to 165.
Okay.
Sometimes the first time you go down to a weight, it's really hard to wrestle well, and he's doing a nice job of wrestling well. We'll see how his stamina is for the next 2 matches.
Yeah, there you go. So 6-3, Josh Ringler still on top, still in control.
Doing a nice job of riding, took an arm out. You're going to use an arm bar series, but Williamsburg was able to get his arm out.
It's like time remaining. We're at 1:20 left to go in regulation. 3-point lead for Grinnell's Josh Ringler at 165.
Let's hope it stays and ends in regulation instead of overtime.
If you're rooting for the Grinnell Tigers, more than likely you are.
Does an arm bar. Not able to keep the wrist. Doing an excellent, excellent job of keeping his weight on him and making Williamsburg carry both his own weight and Josh's weight.
50 seconds left, under 50 seconds now in this match in regulation, 6-3.
And Lanny's saying, boys, let's work a little harder at this, please. Problem is, if he calls the bottom man, they just continue to wrestle. If he calls the top man, we go back to the middle.
Okay, yes.
Which can make it easier for the Williamsburg young man to get.
So 20 seconds left. Old Josh Ringler leading 6-3. No points have been awarded so far this third quarter, or third period, I mean.
Williamsburg stood up. Josh was able to lift him, return him to the mat. This year, as long as two supporting parts of both of the wrestlers combined is in bounds, we are still in bounds and wrestling.
15 seconds left to go. Josh Ringler looking for the second Tiger win in a row here to start this duel against a pretty good Williamsburg wrestling team.
And because we're having two mats,
6-3.
6-3. Nice match for him to be at his first match.
Yes, at 165.
Yes,
65. So that will put him at 13-5. Owen Blankenfeld now. Actually, Owen was his third win of the year. Good for him.
Did a nice job of wrestling, and sometimes when you beat him on Thursday night, you're not quite ready to wrestle hard on Tuesday night.
175. No one's reporting yet to the officials table.
Well,
not sure what 175 should be Tyler Costo for Grinnell. And 175.
Whoever has the choice in the beginning of the second period has to report to the bench first if we want to make a fine line in it.
Okay, 175 should be Evan Stolman, and now Stolman's going to win by forfeiture. So we're tied 6-6. So Grinnell did not wrestle there. Oh, Riley Gallion at 75. So we go next then to 190. Now it's Tyler Costo that's scheduled to wrestle for Grinnell. And Tyler looking for his fourth win of the year. And at 190 for Williamsburg, Caleb Lacina, who's looking for win number 8 on the year. Looking to get an inch closer to the 500 mark in the win-loss column. So we're tied 6-6 in the team score after the Raiders were awarded the points for the forfeit. And we are again at 190.
He shoots in, does not really a good shot. Williamsburg is countering him.
This is Caleb Lacina.
As the Grinnell boy goes down to his belly, and Williamsburg is able to spin around and secure the takedown.
Lacina is a sophomore. And Costo looking actually for win number 4 on the year. In the first period of the match at 190, it's Grinnell and Williamsburg tied 6 apiece. Grinnell with a couple wins by decision to start the match. And Williamsburg getting 6 on a forfeiture.
I do not know. They have people on the bracket.
Right, on the roster.
Does, but I don't know how many of them are going to be wrestling tonight.
Some may not have made weight. That's one criteria, that they may not be wrestling, but it's kind of a coach's decision, basically, from that after that. All right, so the Williamsburg wrestler trying to turn the Grinnell wrestler over here. That's Caleb Lacina leading 2-0. And this has been a tough start to the year for Coach Grant Eckenrod. Had 7 wrestlers penciled in. He thought he'd have a top 5, top 10 wrestling team, and with injuries and other variables have not panned out that way. But they'll get one or two of those wrestlers back, should have them back after the holiday break. And now Grinnell should get a point. And does he get a, no, I guess Pat did not award him an escape.
No, he gave him an escape.
Oh, he did, okay.
Because of the Williamsburg young man was able to counter with kind of a headlock. He didn't get the 2.
Was it 2-1 then?
2-1.
Okay, so 2-1, Williamsburg leading. And that ends the first period. So Williamsburg's choice, he defers. They're going to give it to Grinnell.
Grinnell's going to choose down.
Okay. So again at 190 is Tyler Costo. And Williamsburg with Caleb Lucina.
And
Lucina up 2-1.
Tyler sits out, comes up to a base, comes up to a tripod, but not able to do anything, goes back down to the mat. This is not where you want to set with Williamsburg.
No.
Because we found out in the last match they will work those arms
Yes, they
hard
will.
in the third period.
Absolutely. They're going to make you go 6 minutes. That is absolutely sure.
And Williamsburg gets a little careless there, throws a power half while he's on his knees.
So it should be 2-2. Williamsburg, Lucina, and Grinnell's Tyler Costo at 190, tied 2 apiece.
Williamsburg using a collar tie.
Oh, there's a
Well,
nice move.
basically, Grinnell, you have to get that elbow off your shoulder before you shoot in.
So-
Otherwise, you're shooting into his elbow. And Williamsburg responds by spinning around him for the takedown.
Lucina now leading by a score of 4-2. Second period. Match at 190.
Lucina has a half in.
And trying to continue to work that half. Williamsburg with quite a number of assistant coaches for Grant Eckenrod. Jeff Seddon, Coupe Guerrero, Cody Calkins, who wrestled at Iowa Valley, Benji Weingarten, who wrestled at English Valleys, who were pretty good wrestlers, Kevin Malloy, Austin Blythe, we know how good he was, and Caden Grip. Austin Blythe, 4-time state finalist for the Raiders not all that long ago. And a 3-time state champion. So
Williamsburg doing a nice job of riding, keeping him flat, working the arms, either a half Nelson or pulling up on the near arm.
So 4-2, and that ends the second period. Now we go to the third period.
Because he deferred in the second period, Williamsburg gets their choice in the third, is going to go down.
So this is Caleb Lucina, and it's 4-2. Lucina leading. Now Tyler Costo got to figure out some way to turn him over and at least score some near fall.
Break him down,
Yep.
take an arm out. Instead, he lets him stand up.
And no loss of control yet. Costo working to...
Costas is working to get back in better control.
Yes.
And Williamsburg is trying to get out. Costo, as long as he keeps part of that leg or keeps that leg until he can go around behind, now he can go around.
Now got the reversal.
And gets a reversal.
It'll be 6-2. 6-2, Caleb Lucina. As we come up on the 1 minute mark, we're at 1:10 left to go in this matchup at 190. Lucina looking for win number 8 for the Raiders. Big thanks to the coaches for their information as well. Understand Grinnell's got a couple of wrestlers who are in the top 7 in the state. I guess there's like, what, I don't know, one or a couple different ranking sources in the state of Iowa, or so it seems that way anyway. So time remaining is at 35 seconds. Clock running down here in this matchup at 190.
Well, the biggest thing Tyler can do for his team now is just to make sure that he doesn't get pinned. And if he leaves that arm over the top of the Williamsburg boy, that's a good way to get turned to your back.
20 seconds left. 6-2 Lucina. If it stays that way, that'll be 3 points and not any more, as Dave was alluding to as far as team points go.
Sometimes it isn't the fact that you get a pin or you get a win. Sometimes it's a fact that, especially in dual meets, you don't get pinned.
Yeah.
Or don't get tech fault.
So 6-2, Caleb Lucina picks up win number 8 on the year. And we'll go next to 215, Caden Witham. Picked up his first win of the year last Thursday for the Tigers. And at 215 for the Raiders, be Gavin Vesey, who's looking for win number 14 on the year. Vesey is a senior. That should be the matchup. Yep, both wrestlers are reporting to the far
sometimes
west end.
It's the computer. We have to get to a certain stage on the computer so that we can get the right young man wrestling the right wrestler, and sometimes that takes a little longer than we should.
And the right weight class too.
Yeah.
Again, Tiger Wrestling on the Tiger Sports live stream network with Dave Kaizen, Dan Walker. I'm John Martinson. Glad to have you aboard on this Tuesday night, our last Grinnell High School activity. If it's varsity wrestling, varsity girls and boys basketball, it's on the Tiger Sports live stream network, guaranteed. As at 2:15, Gavin Vesey for Williamsburg. And again, Grinnell at 2:15 with Caden Witham. Caden looking for that second varsity win. Vesey is looking for his 14th win. So this
is undoubtedly in favor of. What's that?
Oh,
good.
Okay. Not sure if the team score is showing on that monitor. Maybe. Okay.
Should be 9-6, and that's where it's at.
Okay, got it. I see it. Okay.
One's on top.
Okay. All right. Oh,
we're getting computer literate tonight.
We're getting up to speed and online. Yes.
Please be patient with us.
No, I see.
No, it's right there. We know
Williamsburg 9, Grinnell. Yes, I see how that's good. All right. Follow the yellow brick road, right? Something like that.
But Grinnell is, and Williamsburg just grabs a hold of him and pulls him down and gets a takedown.
And this is Rick Eccles from Centerville officiating this match. And it's 2-0 Gavin Vesey. This is 215 pounds.
But Grinnell's looking into it, into a chicken wing, which means you're probably going to go over, which he does. Fortunately, he's able to
look at Witham almost.
And he rolls through and gets a reversal.
Got a reversal of it. Good for him.
So we'll see how he can ride.
Almost had a near fall, but wasn't down for the necessary time on the shoulders.
There's a reason that this Williamsburg boy has got 14 wins, looking for 14 wins early in the season.
So what do we have? 4-2. And Gavin Vesey leading this matchup. And that
is the end of the first period.
So we'll go to the second period. 4-2.
Yep. We'll go to the second period. Grinnell's choice. Grinnell defers. Williamsburg's going down.
So it'll be Caden Witham on top. Well, sometimes you get that first win, you have a little momentum going, Dave. Isn't that I mean, sometimes all it takes is one.
Well,
in
again,
sports.
I think part of it is that some of these Williamsburg boys pinned them pretty easy Thursday night.
Right.
And they didn't come in here ready to wrestle this first one. You know, they were looking past them maybe to Iowa Valley.
Mm-hmm.
And right now he's doing a nice job of riding him, keeping him down.
So 4-2, it's still Gavin Vesey, your leader. As we're at 90 seconds left to go, second period.
Doing a nice job keeping his weight on him if he can get an arm out, and he does. Williamsburg's trying to come up to his base. Now, unfortunately, he made his base, and now he's doing a stand-up. Williamsburg is keeping Grinnell's hand split and gets an escape.
So it makes it now 5-2. Vesey of Williamsburg.
Did a little slide by, worked the first time, didn't work this time. Williamsburg does a good job of putting that elbow right in your chest
and
pushing. so that the referee thinks you're not working. Got him pushing in, worked this third time.
And it's now 7-2, and now trying to work Hayden with him on his back, but still riding him at this point. So time remaining, let's see, 30 seconds left, second period. And now Vesey trying to turn with him over here.
And he does. Got him on his back. Now he's just settling in. Got the 3 count.
.350 the time of the pin. And Gavin Vesey picks up win number 14. That makes score 15-6 Williamsburg. 16 points for the Raiders awarded on the pinfall. So we go to 285. Blaine Graff for Grinnell. Blaine looking for win number 6 on the year. The opponent Malachi Williams also looking for win number 6 on the year. Wouldn't you know it? Both wrestlers with 5 varsity wins at this early juncture of the season. And again, this is the 285-pound weight class. Oh.
Till Thursday night, I'd taken that last one was a pin in the first period.
All right.
You know, and so.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, Sterling Dwyer. Okay. Sterling Dwyer is on the mat. All right, thank you. That's good to know. Sterling Dwyer at 285, and he's looking for his second varsity win. All right, thank you. I appreciate Denise giving us that information. So Sterling Dwyer looking for his second one. Malachi Williams looking for win number 6 on the year for Williamsburg. Sterling Dwyer and Malachi
He was
Williams.
fine as long as he was standing up. When he touches anything to the mat besides his feet, then they can give the 2. So Williamsburg with a nice takedown and a nice, now he's riding him really tough, trying to keep his arms out.
Again, 2-0, Malachi Williams for the Raiders. And I can tell you Malachi is a first year. Taking the Austin Blythe route, I've got 285 wrestling. I mean, that's Austin started as a first year, and he was at 285.
Yeah. In that one, the boy brought both of his hands in underneath and have a half and a half, and that's a full.
And that's not good.
Excuse me. That's an illegal hold.
Yes.
So, Grinnell gets 1 point, plus the fact that he's now on his knees instead of on his belly.
So 2-1 is your score. Malachi Williams leading Sterling Dwyer of Grinnell. So Sterling Dwyer in this matchup for the Tigers. And Malachi Williams trying to turn Sterling on his back here with not much time left to go in this first period. And that ends the period on the pin. Minute 56 time of the pin. And so Williamsburg goes up 21-6. So 6 more points for the Raiders on the pin. Malachi Williams picks up win number 6. And we will go to the 106-pound weight class. And Williamsburg will wrestle Bowen Stratton, looking for his 11th win. Grinnell's scheduled to wrestle, again scheduled Bryson Horace, but it looks like it'll be Stratton. And I don't know if Grinnell's going to have anybody here. Nope, it is going to be Stratton.
He had trouble making weight
on Thursday.
Yep.
So 6 more points for the Raiders, makes it 27-6. So that will take us to 113. It's either Kai Gibson or Levi Jack. Both wrestled on Thursday. Gosh, I didn't realize who Levi's dad was. Doug Jack, was a pretty good high school baseball player at Grinnell and now a really good bowler. Known Doug quite a while. All right, so I'm going to say this is Kai Gibson, unless we are told otherwise. Kai Gibson looking for win number 2. His opponent is Lincoln Schropp. So it looks like Dylan Heater moving up because Schropp and Heater wrestled last week. Or maybe they're moving Schropp down.
Schropp was planning on going down.
Okay.
And he just made the move so that they didn't have to have a rematch.
Have another head-to-head, yeah. And
Nice ankle pick by Schropp.
Oh, it's Bryson Horace that's wrestling. Okay, great. Bryson Horace is moved up then at 113. So Horace, let me get you his. Looking for win number 6 on the year is Bryson. And Lincoln Schropp looking for his 20th win already in this young season.
And there's a reason why he's good.
Yeah. He wrestled I thought Dylan had a pretty good match last week. Dylan won the match, but it wasn't by much.
It was 4-2, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. I know it was just by
It was a match that Dylan is usually favored to win, and that's the kind of matches that he likes to wrestle.
Lincoln Schropp has Bryson Horace in a kind of a tough way here.
He's got him on his back. They're just on the edge of the mat, and they have
not enough
three near fall.
So it should be 5-0 Lincoln
5-0.
Schropp. It's 113-pound weight class. Williamsburg leading in the team score 27-6.
No, we had
Iowa Valley and EV Tri-County wrestling. That team score is Iowa Valley 51, EVTC 9 it looks like. And we're at the 113-pound weight class in this Grinnell-Williamsburg matchup. Lincoln Schropp for the Raiders.
Now he's got him in a real tough hole.
Oh, yeah.
Just cannot.
And
there
that
it
is
is.
it. So let's see, a minute 40 time of the pin. So 33-6. Williamsburg another win by pin. And the Tigers will have Dylan Heater coming up next, who's among the top 6-7 in the state at his weight class in Class 2A. Dylan looking for win number 16 on the year, just 3 defeats, and they haven't been by much. The 3 losses on the year have been narrow decisions. Williamsburg at 120 will counter with Nolan Kent, who is looking for win number 13. And Nolan Kent, I know Dylan is a senior. Kent, I'll tell you quickly, is a, what year? Give me a second here. He is a sophomore.
So we'll see. Dylan fires away right on the whistle. Gets hold of a single, not able to complete it yet. Switched to a double, then had to switch back to a single. Does a trip.
Oh, this
gets
is
a takedown.
Oh, this is Levi Jack then? Okay, Levi Jack on the mat for Grinnell. Okay, Levi Jack is wrestling here at 20. So Levi is looking for, give me a second here, if I can find the wrestling numbers. Here we go. He's looking for win number 4. Levi Jack for Grinnell.
Either way, that was a nice takedown.
Yes, sir.
As he fired off the whistle.
And he's up 2-0, trying to keep a hold of his, the Eccles giving the referee Rick Eccles awarding I believe he awarded a escape point to the Raider wrestler Nolan Kent. So 2-1, Levi Jack leading Nolan.
And he did.
Nolan Kent. First period. Match started at 1:57, so we have this match and 5 matches to go. So Levi Jack of Grinnell wrestling at up a weight class in this case at 20. And for Williamsburg is Nolan Kent. Looking for his 13th win of the year. So Levi up by a score of 2-1. Iowa Valley has won their dual
meet. And they've taken. So we'll concentrate on Grinnell and Williamsburg.
So still 2-1 as we are late in the first period with 10 seconds left to go now. As the period,
Levi makes a shot, but it is not a good one. If he can come out of this one without getting scored on, he'll be lucky.
So Levi, nice job as he moves on.
And he gets the takedown.
Yes.
2.
4-1, Levi Jack. Nice job, Levi. And our period's brought to you by Brett Nickel, State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, Brett Nickel and State Farm is there. Now they give Williamsburg the choice, and they will.
It was Grinnell's choice.
Oh, Grinnell.
He deferred, and then Williamsburg chooses down.
So Levi Jack leading this match by a score of 2-1 at 120.
Does the switch and gets the 2.
And that's now.
He was on the whistle. Levi was not.
So 3.
So 4-3.
4-3. All right. Levi Jack leading 4-3. Nolan Kent now with control on top. Rick Eccles from Centerville, our official. So still 4-3. Levi Jack. Match at 120. Williamsburg and the team score leading 33-6. And it is Kent still riding.
Doing a nice job of keeping him down. He's got a chicken wing in now. If he can turn Levi knows enough to put the leg up, but still not able to stand up and get out of it.
So 4-3. Levi Jack of Grinnell leading Nolan Kent of Williamsburg.
Williamsburg knows how to use that arm to turn him, and there's back points coming.
And Kent working for a penny predicament here. So it's at least 3, so it's at least 6-4 Williamsburg. Levi Jack in kind of a tough way here, trying to fight him off in the final 25 seconds of the second period.
And there's
the pin. So at 3 minutes and 39 seconds. So 6 more for the Raiders, make it 39-6. And let's see if they'll move Dylan Heater up a weight class, possibly.
I don't think so.
Maybe they'll just not wrestle him here. Kyler Proven scheduled to wrestle, or he's looking for win number 18 on the year. Is Grinnell going to be open here? Looks like Grinnell's going to forfeit this weight class as well.
No, well.
Or will they bring out a wrestler here? I see somebody coming, but I don't know if they're. Yep, so 6 more for the Raiders. 45-6. And so we're at 132. This should be Logan McDonald. Logan McDonald. I'm going to write that in big letters. Logan McDonald. His dad is Cody McDonald.
One of the assistant coaches that we followed for years.
Yes.
So if we miscall him, just accept our apology in advance.
If you're in Colorado, if you're in Chicago, whatever the case might be, we appreciate you being on board on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. It's been a day.
We're still laughing.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Logan does a nice job of getting in on a single, able to trip, get the 2. Nice move, nice finish.
Logan's in the top 7 of the state as well in his weight class, ranked 6, 7, something like that. Which
puts a leg in for a crossbody ride.
And he is looking for win number 16 on the year. Logan.
And I think he took first Saturday.
At the at Roland Story, I believe so. Yeah, I think the Tigers finished about middle of the pack in that 18-team field at the Jim Kenyon Invitational at Roland Story. But the
got
Tigers
a half on one side, chicken wing on the other,
Coach
and he's slowly working
him
down.
Yeah,
and there's near fall points.
Yeah, it's 132. Anthony Fenton looking for his 6th win of the year. Logan McDonald looking good so far.
And he is. He's got a half on one side, chicken wing. You don't know how to. And they're calling the chicken wing potentially dangerous and give him the 3 points.
So 5-0.
Near fall.
Now, of course, Logan last year qualified for state, did not medal, but bear in mind he won a couple of matches. That's important coming back as a junior this year.
Yeah.
That not only wrestling at state, but how to win at state.
Well, when you walk into the arena and it's full of people and a lot of noise, it just is a shock.
It's an eye-opening experience.
And it is, and sometimes how the kid responds.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 more as he does it, as Logan does a tilt.
Should be
and
8-0 now for Logan.
Does another tilt.
And he has his Williamsburg wrestler in tough shape here, Anthony Fenton.
And once he moves off to that move, then he is able to get his 3.
So it's 11.
At the end of the first period.
And this could end in tech fall in a matter of time.
And Logan's going down in the second period. That's his choice.
He's going to work on an escape here right now. At this juncture, I'm guessing that would be one thing you're trying to get. Yeah, nicely done. A little spin move action there. That was
a little spin move.
12-0.
Lanny's giving him 1. Shoots in for
2 more.
A crush leg.
14-0.
He got 2.
So 1 more will put a tech fall exclamation point on this one. What was it? Win by 15, right?
Win by 15.
Yep. All right. Logan McDonald riding him up 14-0.
Well, I'm not sure it's 14 or 12.
I think I'm reading 14 on the actual west end of the gym scoreboard. Oh, now he's got him. Now it's just a matter of time before.
If he can get 3.
Yeah. Well, just pin him right here and put 16 points on the board.
That would be better than 5.
Absolutely.
I don't think this dual meet is in danger.
And
there's 3 and the tech fall.
So 15 points for the Tigers. Nicely done, Logan. Picking up win number 16 on the year. Logan McDonald. There we go. 45-12. And this will bring up Matthew Mintle next at 1, or scheduled wrestle anyway. It's either Matthew or Michael Miller, but we'll say Matthew Mintle at this. Matthew's got his shoulder all taped because he was injured on Thursday. He has his shoulder, if I remember right. Wasn't that the case?
His brother.
Was his brother,
there's,
okay.
There's 2 brothers, both of them have.
Maxwell was the other. This is Matthew. Maxwell's not even in the lineup tonight, so his shoulder problems hopefully he's back after the holiday break.
Oh, did a nice job of reaching in for it and then able to swing around to get the takedown.
Matthew looking for win number 9 on the year at his weight class at 138. Dom Fisher looking for win number 4 for the Raiders. So 2 points for Matthew Mennel, 2-0 lead.
Trying to pull him in, trying to turn him over.
So Matthew Mennel, this weight class, and 2 more to follow at 150 and 144 and 150. Those are the final weight classes left here. I think they're wrestling some JV matches on mat 1. Okay. All right. Thanks to Dan Walker keeping us online and in line and multiple levels, I should say. And Dave Kaizen, this is John Martinson on this night of high school wrestling on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Thanks for joining us wherever you're viewing on the globe. And it's still 2-0. 2-0 still the score. Matthew Mennel.
Williamsburg stands up. Matthew takes him right back down to the mat.
We're still in the first period.
Starting to work the arms. Trying to put a chicken wing in. Can't get it in.
Well, 45-11, I'm sorry. It should be 5 plus 6 equals 11. Jeez, that's why I was on radio for so long. Math was not a
strong suit for you?
No, and still not.
Okay. I'm not going to touch that statement.
That's really okay. Oh, goodness. All right.
Matthew's doing a nice job of controlling him. Able to keep him down. Got a leg tied up so that the young man can't sit out. Once he gets what he wants, then he'll switch off of it. Got a chicken wing, but
and that brings the first period. Pat Kopsa from Laurel, Iowa. Longtime East Marshall GMG. Now they're East Marshall GMG Meskwaki is how they're tagged. They have a wrestler too from Meskwaki Settlement School wrestling at East Marshall. But Pat, long time at the middle school in Gilman, and 2-0 Matthew Mental, second period. Matthew working from the bottom.
And he did not.
Ooh.
And that move is called a Peterson.
Okay.
Don't see it real often. Normally you put them on their back in that one, but he did not get it tight enough. But he got the reversal because the young man's fighting off of his back.
And it's 4-0 now. Matthew Mental leading. 45-11 the team score again at this matchup at 138.
Okay, goes off of that move, comes back to righty. Matthew is not able to knock him off of his base, so it's a lot harder to put the pinning moves on. But he's able to control the one arm, so Williamsburg cannot get many moves with that arm tied up.
Matthew Mendel up 4-0. He's looking for win number 9 in the early season. I would say at this point we're about, a third of the way through the season, and the last 2/3 pretty much coming up in 2024. About early February will be the conference meets, followed by the district meets. Then about the middle of the month, the state wrestling tournament will be 3 full days at the Wells Fargo Arena. About the third weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday in February. I'm trying to think when state duels are now. They've tried different methodologies with state duels.
I think the state duels, there's no sectionals this year.
Right.
And so I think they're wrestling the state duels on that Saturday where they've always held the sectionals.
Oh, okay. All right. And I can't remember if it's in Des Moines, if it's in Iowa City, or what.
I think it's at Stream Arena,
Extreme Arena
in Iowa City.
Okay.
Please do not quote me on any of this.
I know they've tried
unless I can have it in front of me on a paper.
Yeah, there you go. Of course.
Then you can quote me on it.
Remember years and years ago was at U.S. Cider Center or the Five Seasons Center in Cedar Rapids.
Cedar Rapids.
That was a week after the traditional state tournament, and they've
Matthew's doing a nice job with a chicken wing, just not able to get him turned, and that's the end of the second period.
Still 4-0 Matthew Mental. Next matchup after this matchup with the Raiders will be the Tigers taking on EVTC, or English Valley's Tri-County. Thornburg, Keswick, North English, South English, Webster, Kinross, those communities make up these wrestling schools. Tri-County and Thornburg, English Valley's and North English where the high schools are.
Matthew does a nice job of taking that arm out, so the young man from Williamsburg can't get anything started. Got him flat just because of what the young man from Williamsburg's doing. Matthew can't get the chicken wing, which is what he wants.
So still 4-0. Matthew Mental just trying to ride him out here. And the Williamsburg wrestler better do something, or Pat Copson might put up the hand with a red armband here pretty soon. He's trying to do something, but I think Matthew's just got him in a place where he's not able to do a whole lot.
Same token, there's officials in the gym that already would have got him.
Oh, yeah. 1 minute left to go in this matchup.
Same token, the young man from Williamsburg is doing a really nice job of not getting pinned.
Right. Well, that's true. Matthew riding him.
As an official, I didn't call a lot of stalling because I expect them to work hard.
Right.
If they're working hard and the best of their ability, he's not stalling.
Right. Okay. And these are veteran referees. They're going to make them go, get them going. And you've got under 30 seconds left in this matchup. Our period's brought to you by Brett Nickel, State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, Brett Nickel and State Farm is there, and Mental trying to work them over here. But not having a lot of success at this point, just trying to ride him out.
He's trying to turn him.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting him move a little bit more each time. That's why you work on him really hard in that first period on those shoulders.
There he goes.
Because
he's going to get some near fall points. Might be 7 will still make it a decision. 1 second, and that's it. So 7-0 it looks like will be the final score. So 45-14, the team score. 3 points on the team score for Grinnell. And that will bring up at 144 Alex Pfeiffer. And Alex is looking for win number 11 on the year. So Matthew Mental picks up win number 9. 9-3, nice win-loss mark early on. So Alex Pfeiffer on the mat for the Tigers. His opponent for Williamsburg at 44 is Sawyer Kirby. He's a first year looking for win number 11 on the season.
Alex left his elbow out, and the young man from Williamsburg was able to get it out, but he was able to compensate, and we're back neutral and with no advantage.
So still no score in the matchup at 144.
Both of them are just kind of reaching instead of really shooting and driving through.
Sawyer Kirby of Williamsburg and Alex Pfeiffer for Grinnell. We might be wrestling with some more JV matches here on the other mat with Grinnell and Williamsburg. And then once
guessing that's Iowa Valley.
Oh yeah, okay, Iowa Valley and Williamsburg. All
Williamsburg,
right.
and Williamsburg's able to shoot into the double and finish it for a takedown.
So that makes it now tied up at 2. Alex Pfeiffer of Grinnell, Sawyer Kirby of Williamsburg.
Try 2-0.
2-0, okay, thank you. All right. Mental. Now Williamsburg, the reversal, and
had a scramble there, and Williamsburg was able to put him on his back.
So it's at least 4-2, if not 5-2 on the near fall points.
Williamsburg knows how to pin him when they get him there usually.
Yeah, take advantage of the mistakes. And
he might run out of time.
7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, that's
There's
it.
A fall.
155. So 6 more points for the Raiders, brings it 51-14. And we go now to 150. Alejandro Cantillo of Grinnell. He's looking for win number 7. And his opponent is a really good one, Niall Sin, who's ranked top 5, 6, 7 in the state. And he's looking for win number 20. Niall, a part of that outstanding football team, is a running back on the state championship Williamsburg Raider football team.
His quickness was shown last Thursday.
Oh, was it ever?
And he can play. He can wrestle or play football for me anytime he wants to.
So again, the Grinnell wrestler on the matchup here, Alejandro Cantillo, and
Does
Sin.
a nice job of shooting in, able to finish it for a takedown. Pulls the arm in. What he's wanting to get is the chicken wing. Williamsburg does a really, really nice job of knowing how to get the chicken wing in and running it hard.
So now Sin still leading. It's still 2-0. And again, the Grinnell wrestler Alejandro Cantillo trying to keep it at 2-0 at this point. Sin, only 2 losses on the year with 19 wins.
Does a nice job of keeping the chicken wing, trying to get the other arm so that Cantillo can't balance with it.
40 seconds.
There he turns, gets him close to turning. There's near fall points.
Lanny Brand officiating. 1:30 gone. 27 seconds left to go.
He's got his 3. Now he just settles in to see if he can get the fall, changes it. And Cantillo rolls out, so he gets 3 near fall. 5-0 the score.
And it is now senior leader at 5-0 from Williamsburg. It's the last matchup of this varsity duel between the Tigers and Raiders. And now Sin got a couple near fall points?
No.
Or did he get any?
He didn't.
He didn't.
He got a count, and then
that was it. Okay.
And then he rolled out of it so that there was no near fall there.
So 5-0 as we go to the second period. Cantillo will be on top for Grinnell.
Williamsburg tries a switch, not able to complete it, but Williamsburg
got the reversal.
Did a second move when the switch didn't work.
7-0 now, Niall Sin.
Now he's working with an armbar series. Basically has a arm on his back. Keeps it there. Tries to get under the shoulder to be able to turn him over.
Niles Sin leading this match for the Raiders. 150.
Got a chicken wing if he'd get out of the legs, and now he's in. Now he's got him turned over.
Oh, Niles a junior too, by the way. He'll be nucleus for next year's.
Got two near fall points.
So now
as
it's
Cantello
9.
is able to work off his back. If he would step out of bounds, he could get. Oh, and he got one.
All right, so 9-1. Niles Sin with an escape point. So Niles Sin of Williamsburg in the red, predominant red with black. And Alejandro Cantillo in the charcoal with orange and white trim.
Niles shoots in for a single leg, able to lift it up, get in, and if he can turn, then he can complete it. Cantello is fighting him off by trying to keep something.
Yeah, called potentially dangerous, trying to work that lower knee, it looked like, the lower leg area. And Laney called Laney Brand, our referee, calling it potentially dangerous and bringing both wrestlers to the neutral. So just seconds left, coming up on 10 seconds left, second period. Niles Sin leading in the second period, again by a score of 9-1.
Ankle pick worked again. Got a takedown in the last few seconds.
So we'll make it 11-1. So it's in major decision territory right now on the team scores side of things. We go to the third period.
Grinnell's choice, he chooses down.
You know, maybe not the, I mean, as you alluded to, Williamsburg knows what to do when they're on top. These Williamsburg wrestlers.
Same token, you've been taken down at least twice. And so if you go neutral, you know, you chose, Williamsburg chose down and got a reversal. So, you know, I don't know what you choose when you're up against somebody this good.
Yes. 11-1 as we come under 90 seconds left to go in the matchup at 150. And Niles Sin leading 11-1 for the Raiders. Again, the next round will be Grinnell and EV Tri-County. On this, Grinnell will wrestle all their matches on the mat 1 or the far west mat.
Got the armbar series again. Grinnell's doing a nice job of not being turned.
Right.
But it gives the Williamsburg young man the opportunity to, once he gets the arm, then it's real easy to put the chicken wing in.
So under 40 seconds left. And now Sin trying to turn Cantillo over here, but no back points to this point.
And Cantello almost gets out, but Sims figures out how to control him. Got him partially on his back, but not enough to get near fall points. Armbar series is in again.
So time remaining down to 10 seconds left. And it looks like it'll be an 11-1 unless Sin can score more back points, and looks like that's how the score is going to end up. 11-1, so 4 more points for the Raiders, and the team scoring 55-14 is how this wraps up.
Well, it's a great dual meet.
Yeah.
Grinnell improved in a lot of ways from Thursday night.
All right, so next it'll be Grinnell and EV Tri-County. I'm going to guess this is I'm not sure if this is a JV match over here, or this might be a varsity match over here, Grinnell or with Iowa Valley.
No, it's Iowa Valley. It's got to be a JV.
Yeah, Williamsburg with all their wrestlers on the west side of the mat. So yeah, we're wrestling one of the JV matches with time.
for time. One of the nice things about this year is always before we've had to wait 45 minutes before the wrestlers can go again. Now they have to wait 30.
Is this a new rule? That's new this year? Okay.
You know, it's the kids practice in a room for 2 hours going almost solid, so 30 minutes, 45 minutes, it's not that big a deal.
So again, Grinnell, this is the last matches for Grinnell to wrestle until we get to January 4th, and just Mount Vernon coming to town is all top-ranked team in Class 2A, as the case would be in the last rankings I saw anyway. And then Center Point Urbana, there's always this WAMAC conference is awfully good.
Yes, we moved out of the WAMAC conference to get away from the 3A schools.
Oh, the Little Hawkeye.
Little Hawkeye, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're right.
But we moved into the WAMAC, which is
loaded
for
it's a mini state tournament basically when you get to the WAMAC.
Basically when you get to the WAMAC conference.
If you're that'll get you well tuned up for the state meet. That is without question. So coming up next, again, Grinnell wrestling English Valley's Tri-County EVTC, coached by 2016 alumnus of Tri-County, Ben Edmondson. He's now the activities director at English Valleys. He was an assistant coach at Sigourney.
Shout out to the EV program. They had girls at BGM that I was able to go and watch.
Okay.
And was really, really impressed with some of the EV girls.
Well, good. Must be some JV matches going on. Looks like Grinnell not wrestling right now.
They are this one, but I think it's a JV match.
Yeah, I'm going to say I think it is JV at this point in time. So probably giving Grinnell their 30 minutes of rest. But, yeah, I see Cody McDonald and Josh Wardenberg are not 100% sure what weight class this might be. But it's a win for the Grinnell JV wrestler. Good crowd. I mean, Grinnell, the 2 or 3 meets we've seen so far. Good contingent of Grinnell fans here. That's good to see.
It's good to see. It's really, I come back from the old school and where we filled the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Coming in and seeing 4 teams bringing a small group of people across the way, not anywhere close to getting bleachers half filled. That to watch the kids doing the best that they can.
Getting information that Grinnell Williamsburg girls basketball is at 6:08. Got sources telling me this information that the boys JV game starting the third quarter of Williamsburg supposed to have started at 6 o'clock for the girls varsity game, and supposed to have a special event between games at Williamsburg honoring all their state champs for 2023. So it may be a late night for Grinnell fans coming back from Iowa County for basketball tonight. Wow. Way it goes sometimes. But now coming up, I don't want to jump ahead too far. Or are we going to?
No, we can't. We got another JV match,
okay,
at least on this match. So I assume what they're going to do is finish it, and that way they will wrestle the second varsity.
So it'll be Grinnell and EV Tri-County once the JV matches have concluded. But, and I'd say I'm not meaning to jump ahead too far, but after these matches, then we go into holiday break, and I know there'll be a lot of practices, Dave, during that time, probably some scrimmages, maybe with some area schools and wrestlers, but it's still a kind of a challenging time because you don't have school going on, and you're not in a regular, you're not in regular mode basically that way.
Yeah, you're not in a regular rhythm of getting up and going to school and practicing, and then the other thing is the free time that you have sometimes is not put to the best use.
There's a lot of food around too, and that's another variable because you're looking to maintain weight.
Yeah, this is a really hard time for the young men that are down where they should be, and as far as weight, and they're.
So again, we still have JV matches. It looks like Williamsburg is still on the far side. And I looks
Williamsburg and Iowa Valley, and Williamsburg young man has at least 3 points, 3 near fall points.
I wonder if
they can't award them until they get out of the situation. So.
Okay. I'm just trying to think which team's going to be on what mat here. Because I'm seeing Jeremy Kriegel sitting down here. He's the varsity coach.
Remember, you got a JV match coming
up
between Iowa Valley and Williamsburg.
Okay. So allowing Grinnell wrestlers to get their recovery time, if you will. So that's why we're wrestling the JV matches from the Raiders and the Tigers right now, it looks like. And some Grinnell wrestlers in here as well.
Well, it's really, really great for the kids to be able to wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they come in, they practice with the varsity as hard as the varsity.
Sure.
And have trouble, you know, finding matches unless they go to strictly a JV tournament. So Iowa Valley, Williamsburg on both mats, JV. The Iowa Valley Williamsburg meet is one that I'm really looking forward to.
Okay. I mean, I think they're giving Grinnell their time for. Should be staying. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that should be the next match. But I think they're giving Grinnell their 30 minutes of recovery time altogether, and getting these JVers some mat time as well. So we'll have other wrestling coming up this year. We'll have Grinnell and South Tama on January 18th. Good to have the Trojans back on the wrestling schedule, they being in the WAMAC, of course. I know February 3rd will be a multi-team tournament here. So I'm going to guess this may be our last JV match before we get to Grinnell and Tri-County. Scott Edmondson is the assistant coach. That's Ben's dad, who was a Tri-County alumnus, who I remember from high school days. He played football at Central for the late legendary Ron Skipper, and pretty good football player for the Dutch, and has been at Tri-County for at least 30 years. Scott Edmondson. It's EVTC now. English Valleys and Tri-County have been a combined program for the last 3-4 years, I'd say. Grinnell and Iowa Valley will wrestle in the last matchup. Glad to have you aboard the Tiger Sports live stream network on this Tuesday night. Getting in the final JV matches. This is again Williamsburg and Iowa Valley in a JV matchup here.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and we'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company. Quality that you can trust in every building we construct. Proline is the place to know. We're committed to helping your dreams grow. We're helping build your dreams at the Proline Building Company.
Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added water tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is...
All right, as Grinnell has scored a win in the first match at 165.
Each time they do a dual meet, they go up to the next weight to start it. So we start at 165 this time. English Valley didn't have anybody, so Grinnell gets a 6.
And that's Josh Ringler, who picks up win number 14 on the year.
Is on the mat.
And is that Josh on the mat now? 65. We should be going up then to 175.
No, he dropped down to 65.
Oh, he dropped down. Okay.
Wait a minute.
This should be the 75-pound weight class. And if it's Grinnell, it's Riley Gallion. And it's 170.
So maybe they didn't.
It is Josh
follow
Ringler.
protocol.
Oh, Josh went up a weight. Okay. So somebody got a win by forfeiture, I guess. Someone who got a win.
You can do that.
Yes.
When you.
It's either like Taylor Doty or Samuel Garcia Ardea or Owen Blankenfeld. One of those moved up a weight and got the win by forfeiture. So Josh Ringler wrestling here. We have no score in this duel. Oh, is Taylor Doty. Okay, thank you. Taylor Doty got the win by forfeiture. And
Hey, we just follow the sheets.
Yeah, follow the yellow brick road, right? Yeah, that's his 5th win of the year. Follow the yellow brick road. Okay.
Did a nice job of getting a takedown in this match that you watched, and right now he's got a chicken wing on one side through the half on the other, so the guy doesn't know which way to fight.
So this is, again, Josh Ringler wrestling up a weight at 175. His opponent for EVTC, if I can find it here, Owen Jones.
And because both men went out of bounds, they're going back to the middle instead of turning him on his back.
And Owen is looking for win number 9 on the year. Owen Jones of EVTC. Looks like their colors are pretty much navy blue, which is English Valley's predominant colors.
So because they went out of bounds and they start in neutral, he has to work back on his pinning moves.
And it's like Josh Ringler has a lead here.
Into the first period.
And it's 2-0 Ringler with the early lead. We move to the second period.
And he defers. Josh's choice. He defers. English Valley chooses neutral.
Trying to get you an update on Williamsburg, Iowa Valley. These two schools don't meet an awful lot in high school sports, but when they do, they definitely get after it. I can tell you that. That's going back to their days when Williamsburg was still, I can remember when they were an old South Iowa Cedar League school, just a dumpy 1A / maybe a low 2A school. But I'll tell you what, after all that happened in the last 15, 20 years, that town just exploded and continues to grow.
Josh did a really nice job of getting a single leg, able to pull it up, putting the chicken wing in. He is reaching for the other hand, trying to get him. When you weigh 65 and you're wrestling 75, you're giving up 10 pounds. It makes it harder for you to turn him. But he's doing a nice job of cranking him over, getting near fall points and the fall.
Ringler
now
got the win by pin. Okay. So, but no, this Williamsburg school district, I mean, they're not afraid to go against the 4As and 5As of the world. I'll tell you that. They jumped into 3A. They knew what they were doing. I give them a lot of credit for going up a class or two or in competition in non-conference and such. So Ringler will go now. That's his 14th win. So it should be now 12-0 Grinnell on the team score.
Eventually it will be.
Okay. And that should move us up now to 95. And I'm going to say that's this Tyler Costo, who's on the mat for Grinnell. Oh, yeah, well,
190.
Yeah, 190. Tyler Costo for Grinnell, English Valleys with Caleb Bollinger. Thank you. Bollinger, let me find his record real quick. He's looking for win number 9 on the year. And Tyler Costo.
The biggest thing here, if Grinnell's going to have a chance in this, those that are going up against the really good wrestlers from English Valley have to get out of here without getting pinned.
Grinnell and English Valley, Tri-County the matchup. Second dual match of the night for the Tigers. They'll have one more match with Iowa Valley still to come. Well, Iowa Valley's got a couple of open weights. Their first 2A classes, they don't have anybody, and that could cost them in the match against Williamsburg, who has the full contingent.
Well, it will cost them. It'll cost them 12 points.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of hard to recover against a
good team.
Yeah, absolutely. Back on the Grinnell match, leading 12-0 on the team score. Tyler Costo of Grinnell. Again, looking for win number 4.
Got an ankle, and they call it potentially dangerous because he had the leg bent, the knee bent at a bad angle. So we'll go back neutral.
And still, like, no score yet in this match. Yep, no score between Tyler Costo of Grinnell at 190 and Caleb Bollinger of EVTC. Bollinger again looking for win number 9. No score. And who do we have? Oh, Laney Brand is officiating this matchup. Now resides in Pleasant Hill, has for quite a while. Well, he's a Linville Sully grad, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, it's Pat Kopsa. I'm sorry. Now I can, thank you. Pat Kopsa from Laurel. Long time.
There was a takedown right at the end of the period, and the coach from English Valley got a little excited when the official didn't give it right exactly when he wanted it.
Still no score between 2-0, all right, for
English Valley.
Bollinger, all right. And now Costo trying to do something here in this.
Well, he's riding him.
Yeah, 2-0.
English Valley stood up. He took him back down to the mat. It'd be nice if he could flatten him out all the way to the mat.
Again, it is.
Now the English Valley boy is getting him. He got his arm over and used the leverage to
Still 2-0. Caleb Bollinger of EVTC. With a minute 15 left, second period. Tyler Costo trying to work around here, try to even the score with a reversal. And look out.
There he got an arm, got caught. A reversal, and put him on his back. Nice roll.
Yes.
By the English Valley young man.
So that should be 2 near fall points, all right?
2 near fall points.
So that makes it
so
now.
It should be 6-0.
It is. Caleb Bollinger on top in the score and on top of Tyler Costo at 190.
Young man just got a little out of position, gave him his arm, and English Valley was able to roll him.
Bollinger
Tall,
still
long, puts a half in, got a leg in.
Six nothing. Caden Bollinger. Caden Bollinger of VVTC. Caleb Bollinger, pardon me. Caleb. Leading 6-0. And down to end of the second
period.
So we'll head to the third period. Bollinger leading 6-0 from EVTC.
I'm not sure I'd go down. Oh, well.
Okay.
6-0, Grinnell chooses down with their choice. We'll see what happens.
This is Tyler Costo, who's in the down position. Now gets out and gets awarded an escape point. So 6-1 Bollinger. Oh, Costo trying to.
Well, he came right back in, and English Valley was able to just drop down, and he walked right into it. But Grinnell wasn't able to spin around, so he got taken back down.
No, 8-1.
8-1. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about him getting pinned.
Bollinger working
I'll
a
give
half.
him 14-1.
Well,
Needs to scissor and crawl forward. There comes in the half again.
Made sure he didn't get the other arm in and then get called for a full. That would have been an issue.
Most of the kids that have wrestled understand that.
Oh, yes.
They've had enough of it when they were on JV or 8th grade.
Right. So 8-1 as we are coming to the 1 minute mark of this matchup. Caleb Bollinger of EVTC leading. Still a decision at this point as far as a team score situation. 45 seconds remaining.
Tyler needs to move, but every time he does anything, he's going to put himself in position to get turned, because this boy from English Valley really wants to turn him.
So we're coming up to the under 30 seconds now, 20
and
seconds
there's a
left.
stalling call on Grinnell, which was a good call, but I'd rather stall and leave it at 8-1.
Right.
Than to
13.
try and get up and get pinned.
10 seconds left in the match. 8-1, Caleb Bollinger. 1 second, and that's it. 8-1. Caleb Bullinger will get the win.
Nice win by English Valley.
And that's win number, well, at least his 9th win of the year. And so that would move the team score to 12 to 3 as we move up to 2:15. And this, I'm going to say, is Caden Witham of Grinnell, either that him or Isaac Hill. But we'll say it's Caden Witham. And EVTC at 2:15. We'll have Luke Moore, who's looking for win number 11. He's 10-2. Anybody named Moore down in the English Valley, Sigourney area, or Tri-County through the years, is a really, really good wrestler. That name.
And a good athlete.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just well built, good athlete.
Yep. And all the Moores have been known for their expertise.
Luke Moore versus Caden Witham.
Caden Witham, okay, looking for his 2nd win of the year. And it looks like Moore.
He tried to throw a headlock, gave up a takedown. Right now he's in a tough deal because he's the English Valley guy has a half Nelson in and is able to put him over on his back.
My understanding is dad's Travis Moore, who was a coach at wrestler Tri-County. And a pretty good one back in the day.
And there's the fall.
And with minute 22, so 38 seconds, time of the pin. At least 11 wins on the year now for Luke Moore. And that moves the score to 12.
Did a nice job of taking him down and throwing the half in and cranking on him hard enough to put him over.
So Grinnell will have the win by forfeiture. EVTC does not have a wrestler here. And that will make it 18-9. And we'll go to the start at the lower weights at 106. Now, will Grinnell have a wrestler? EVTC will have Cale Grove, who's looking for win number 10. He's 9-5.
And I don't think Grinnell's wrestler made weight.
Must not have, because Grinnell's not sending a wrestler out at 6. And so Grove will get the win by forfeiture. That will make the score now 18-15 Grinnell. We'll move up to 113. And 113 for Grinnell. It should be Kai Gibson. But they don't have a 13-pounder, so Grinnell will get the win by forfeiture and go to 24-15. And so we'll go to 120. Schedule will be Dylan Heater. EVTC at 120 has Hunter Offerman looking for win number 5 on the year. Dylan, I don't know if this is Dylan Heater. It's not. I don't believe it is anyway. This might be Levi Jack moving up once again here.
For Grinnell, it is Brent.
Oh, here we go. Bryson Horace, okay. So Bryson's moving up 2 weights here. 2 weight classes.
No, he weighed in.
Kai
had
Gibson,
to weigh
I'm sorry.
In over 106.
So Kai Gibson, I'm sorry. Kai Gibson is the next wrestler. Kai Gibson. Okay, got it. Thank you, Denise. All right, so Kai Gibson is, well, let me look at my stat sheet here. What? Oh.
Versus Hunter Offerman? Hunter Offerman.
Kai Gibson, yes. Yep, Kai Gibson.
Hunter
Grinnell.
Offerman.
Thank you. And it is Hunter Offerman at 20 for EVTC. I'm looking for Kai's win-loss numbers from Coach Tony Farmer. He's looking for his 2nd win of the year. And Kai got
a takedown.
Yes. And Offerman looking for his 5th win of the year. This is the match at 120.
Grinnell needs to take an arm and get it out of there and flatten him out.
So again, team score-wise is Grinnell 24, EVTC 15. Again, this is Kai Gibson wrestling.
And he gets so far out of position that he's just able to, EV's able to pull him down and puts him on his back.
And Gibson trying to fight it off right now, but he's not in a good way at this point. And the pin.
The fall.
So at 145, the time of the pin. So EVTC 16 points. Makes it Grinnell 24, EVTC 21. We go to now 126. which Grinnell has in as Jamison Heidelbaugh.
But I don't.
EVTC at 26, Drew Fisher looking for
we'll
win
just
number
have to wait
8.
and see who they bring out at 126.
Okay.
Or who they mark at 126.
So we'll wait to. Oh, it's Levi. Okay, thank you. Levi Jack coming out to wrestle. Okay, so Levi Jack is wrestling up at 126. Okay. So Levi at 26, and again EVTC, Drew Fisher looking for win number 7 and 6. Looking for his 8th win. And
Levi shoots in, doesn't get a good shot. English Valley counters with a move and is able to get the takedown.
So scores 2-0 EVTC and Drew Fisher. And again, Levi Jack is now wrestling here at 126. So he's moved up a couple weight classes, I guess, in this case.
He can only legally move up one from where he weighed in. He might have weighed in at 20 and moved to 26.
That's true. All right, Fisher really working on his Grinnell opponent here. Levi Jack. Drew Fisher, this is 126. Grinnell 24, EVTC 21 is the team score. Started at 165.
Levi is able to stand up. As long as English Valley can hold on to that leg, Levi needs to cross-face him, spin around behind him to get the 2. There's your 2.
Yep, and Lanny Brand is now officiating this matchup. So we're tied 2-2.
Trying to get a cradle. Unfortunately, you got to take the knee, the head to the knee. Got the cradle. Or maybe he's just trying to pull him over. Needs to get behind the arms.
It's Levi Jack in control right now after Drew Fisher got off to a pretty nice start in this match, but now Levi starting to take control of things. Tied up at 2-2, and we're just about done, under 10 seconds left, first period. And our period's brought to you by State Farm Insurance and Agent Brent Nickel on 6th and West in Grinnell.
And that's the end of the first period.
Tied 2-2.
Tied 2-2.
Fisher had the early advantage, and Levi came back and took control of things in the latter stages. And now the two will, I'm not sure whose choice it was, they're going to go neutral here. Second period, matchup at 126.
And English Valley is able again to get in, shoot in on him.
This is Drew Fisher and the navy blue and gold of EVTC.
But he's not able to finish it to get the takedown.
Levi Jack trying to hold.
Levi Jack is trying to get, and he might. And
yeah, he does get 2. Yeah, nicely done by Levi.
Now if he'll come back for a half, he's in a great position to add more to that.
There you go.
Please get your hips down.
Levi Jack trying to put the young man away here in the second period.
Please get your elbow behind his head. There it is.
And there's a win by pin. Levi Jack, maybe his first varsity pin for all that goes. Levi Jack getting win number 4. I'll double check that. I'm sorry. Yeah, win number 4 for Levi. And that makes the score Grinnell 30, EVTC 21. Moving up to 132, and that would be Logan McDonald. And looks like he will win. I don't think they have a 32 pounder. No, they do have Jack Osborne, who is looking for win number 8. And it's Logan McDonald looking for win number 17 for the junior. State ranked in Class 2A at 132.
Sometimes they'll wrestle here just to see against a really good opponent, just to see what we got to work on.
That's right.
Logan does a nice job of going in on a single,
yes, sir,
switching off to a double and taking him down. Using a half on one side, not able to turn him.
So 2-0, Logan McDonald. I think we've been pretty clear. We've gotten that right so far.
How do we politically correctly say this? We go all the way back to Cody.
Yeah. Who's doing a great job with an assisting.
As a coach.
Yes. And a near fall.
Points.
A lot of hooting and hollering on the Williamsburg side of the ledger on the opposite side of the gym. So 5-0 for Logan McDonald. And 3 more near fall points. So that should raise the score to 8-0 for Logan. And he is on his way to win number 17. And rolling the, what has he got him in here, Dave?
What do I have him in? He's got a tilt. We call it a sheep tilt.
Okay.
It's he just has a 2-on-1. Is able to take him down. Take him to his back because he rolls him over his own hip.
Logan's probably working on some near fall or some predicament moves here to he'll probably score the tech fall here. It looks like he's close to that. Close to that right now.
I think he got another 3 before he stepped out of bounds.
He did.
And so we'll see when they get it caught up with what the score is.
Looks like it's I want to say it's like 13-0 if I'm reading that scoreboard on the west end correctly. And
there it is.
And that's a win by pin. All right. Right at the end of the period, it looks like. All right.
As long as it's in the period, it's all that matters. 159.9 works.
Yeah, it's okay. 7-6 for Grinnell on Logan McDonald's win by pin. 36-21 Grinnell. Moves us up to the 144. And they do not have a 44.
Well, I think they do, but they're going to move him up.
Okay.
They think he's got a better shot at.
With Alejandro Cantillo, maybe. So Grinnell will get a win by forfeiture at 44. So that's 42-21. So then we go to 150. Tony Farmer is trying to plead his case with.
No, he's just asking Lanny something about that match.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't know what it is, and the other official's saying, "Go off the side and chat." I want to get this started. So.
Oh, this is 144? Oh, this is 144 here. Okay. I thought I saw somebody come out and. Okay. Oh, it was 138 probably that Grinnell had the win by forfeiture for Matthew Mennel. We lost a weight class, or we skipped a class. Now it's Alex Pfeiffer.
Yeah, it'd be 138.
So 44 would be Keegan Walker. Keegan Walker is looking for win number 7.
And Alex Pfeiffer is looking for a win.
Yes, he
got
is.
A nice takedown while we're trying to figure out who's wrestling.
Yeah, win number 11 is what he's after. He matched up with Sawyer Kirby, and Kirby won that first matchup between he and Alex Pfeiffer. Alex looking to get back on the win track here. And is up 2-0. And as
got him in a he rolled him across the shoulders, just couldn't hold it down.
Mr. Eccles going to award 3 near fall points.
3 near fall points.
So it's 5-0 then in the favor of Alex Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer working to bring him over.
That.
Yep. Bring him over again. Working for a pinfall. Working for a pinfall.
Already got another 3.
Should have it any time here. 40 seconds left. Plenty of time to get her done. And does.
There it is.
Minute 20, the time of the pin, puts Grinnell up top at 48-21. We'll move up to 150. Alejandro Cantillo of Grinnell looking for win number 7. And his opponent from EVTC will be Ben Flander, looking for win number 6. Remember his older brother, Bo Flander, who was a really good high school football player and is now playing football at Grandview. That's not a bad small college program over in Des Moines. They've played for national titles, got beat in the quarters this year in NAIA, but they have proven to be quite a small college football powerhouse in Iowa these days. Grandview University in Des Moines.
Evidently there's some blood on the mat from the last match.
Oh, going to get that.
So we're going to clean that before we can ever start on the next one.
Thanks to our sponsors helping bring it home to you. Poly Ice Pizza in Grinnell, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual Group, Trust in Tomorrow, Proline Company, Latitude Signs, Mayflower Home, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate, among those helping bring it home to you. here on this night of wrestling on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Dave Kaiser, I'm John Martinson. Dan Walker keeping us online and in line. D&D Kaizen Corp and those banner sponsors you see, Brett Nichols, State Farm Insurance, sponsoring the wrestling periods, if you will. And this is, again, 150. Proline Company, the Dream Builders in New Sharon. So at 150 again, it is Alejandro Cantillo of Grinnell and Ben Flander.
Getting a nice shot, got him lifted up.
Brings him down.
And he looks for the half, which he should have. Unfortunately, he
got 2 takedown, 2 near fall. So
2 near fall.
4-0 in favor of Alejandro Cantillo. And this is Ben Flander. And Alejandro Cantillo. And looking for the win here. Cantillo at 150 for Grinnell. Still in the first period. And let him, so what, 2 near fall, 3 near fall? It looks like he's going to get.
He's got 2 near fall, but until he gives up that chicken wing, he won't award it. He can go and turn him on his back again and get 3. Now he'll get the 2.
So it's at least 7-0. Cantillo, or 6-0, I should say. But Alejandro Cantillo.
He tries to use a butcher, but he's got to have both arms above the elbow. Needs to put a half in on this side and hold on to the arm with the other one.
So the 2 wrestlers looking for win number 6 on the year. Cantillo with the advantage, trying to roll him.
Half in this time.
Trying to roll him. There, he got him.
He got him. Out of time.
Oh, out of time. All right. No back points because time just plain ran out in that first period. So 6-0 for Alejandro Cantillo at 150.
English Valley wants to go neutral.
One more matchup to follow. It'll be at 157.
And the heavyweights are going at it.
Yeah, Williamsburg and Iowa Valley.
And I knew it would be with these 2.
Garrett Hoyt of Iowa Valley, and Williamsburg's heavyweight is Malachi Williams. And
Catello did a nice job of blocking the English Valley shot. Was able to spin around on top to get the takedown.
So now where are we at? 6-0. Alejandro Cantillo still leading. Cantillo still with the advantage.
Got the chicken wing. Got the arm. Shifts off to an arm with a half. Grinnell's doing a really nice job here.
Under a minute left, second period. Cantillo has him in a pity predicament here.
Worsting gets 3. We want the fall.
And there you got it. In 3 minutes and 12 seconds. So 6 more points for the Tigers will give them a 54-21 advantage in the team score, with 157 coming up. Should be Owen Blankenfeld of Grinnell. And 157 for EVTC would be Corey Brees. And Corey's got a nice record, 12-3. Owen Blankenfeld won his last matchup against Williamsburg. Owen looking for win number 4 now on the year. Got to win the last time and trying to keep that winning momentum going here into this matchup. And a win here gives you a nice little boost of confidence going into the Iowa Valley matchup, which will be the 3rd and final duel of the night on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network from Grinnell Senior High Gymnasium. Thanks to Activities Director Chris Coppin for his help as well, getting us all. And now it looks like English Valley's had the takedown and maybe a couple near fall points.
Fall.
So 4-0 for Corey Brees.
I like Corey's speed. He's able to.
He scampers out.
Move, and then when you counter it, he moves, and he's fast enough that he counters it before you're able to do your counter.
Telly is a pretty well-conditioned athlete.
Potentially dangerous on the chicken wing.
So
send him back to the middle.
So 4-0 Corey Brees.
Grinnell down.
Leading Owen Blankenfeld. Still in the first period, under a minute to go here in the first period. So again, Corey Breeze the leader, and Breeze trying to work a pinning move here. Doesn't score near fall points yet. Pat Copps is not going to award him at this point, or not yet.
Well, basically, he's got to break a 45, and he's broken 90.
Right. So,
but he's keeping the pressure on, doing a really nice job of riding with the legs and trying to turn him. Corey kind of stands up. Unfortunately, he leaves his elbow out.
And
the young man takes him down in a cow catcher.
Yeah, that's it. With just 1 second left to go in the period. 1:59 the time of the pin. So Corey Breeze picks up the win for EVTC. That would be at least his 13th win of the year. And 54 for Grinnell and 27 for EVTC. So Grinnell the dual win here. And the Iowa Valley Williamsburg matchup still going on. Williamsburg 18, Iowa Valley, is it tied 18 apiece?
It's tied 18 apiece.
Wow.
That's why Williamsburg wanted to fall so bad.
Yeah.
Because they also knew.
Not a bad drive over from Marengo right on Highway 6. Just watch for the cops on the roadway. Highway 6 is as well patrolled a stretch of highway as anywhere in the state. And I will just say that from personal experience. Yeah.
I just was questioning.
That's it. We'll just keep it at that.
4-0. With Schropp.
Oh, this is Lincoln Schropp, okay.
Getting two more near fall points, making it 6-0.
And so Schropp of Williamsburg. This is 113. Iowa Valley's 113. Well, they must have moved Lincoln Schropp. Let me double it. What's the weight class there, Dave? Do you see?
It's 120.
120. So it moves Schropp up a class.
Schropp
okay.
Up.
So the 120 for Iowa Valley is Robert Olson. Well, I could tell you, Robert Olson has a record of, coming into tonight, he was 7-0. 10th grader. There's some pretty good, talented underclassmen at Iowa Valley, and I said they have a 657-pounder, Nolan Kriegel, who was 15-1 coming in tonight, a first year, an outstanding football player on Iowa Valley's football team, as a first year, no less.
Even if you're a good athlete, though, technique is a big.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Yes. So
Guy tries to roll Schropp through. That's not going to work, and is taken down.
And Schropp leading by a score of 6-1. Schropp was a sophomore, as is Olson, I believe. Let me go back to Grant Eckenrod's email. Yeah, Lincoln's a junior, actually. All right. This is 120. Again, these matches started at 165, so.
But I think this is the first time that Lincoln's been down to 120.
Yeah. Only lost a couple all year. Mat 1 will have some JV matches between maybe Williamsburg and Grinnell again. So good matchup on Mat 2 between Williamsburg and Iowa Valley. Trying to get an update from Williamsburg on basketball. We'll get you a Grinnell Tiger game break when time permits. Ooh. Okay. So again, Lincoln Schropp on mat 1 from Williamsburg, Iowa Valley. Robert Olson, the match at 120. Again, it is Schropp up now 10-1, and he's looking for the pinfall here for the Raiders. Tied at 18 on the team score. So Schropp in command, up 11-1.
Yeah, but he wants to fall.
Oh, yes.
He just got a little careless. He did not tee out when he had him on his back.
Oh.
So he got a reversed on him, and it's 14-3.
14-3. Just seconds left to go in the matchup. Tiger girls without Olivia Renzi tonight, who's their top scorer. Game just started about an hour late in Williamsburg tonight for that WAMAC Conference girls matchup. That's going to be a tough sled if Olivia Renzi and Williamsburg girls have been ranked this year in Class 3A. Again,
Finish was 16-3.
16-3, so a major decision for Schropp should move the score then to Williamsburg 21, Iowa Valley 18. And so that will move us to 126 on mat 1. Williamsburg. I'm sorry, go ahead, Dave.
1/9 should have been 4.
Kyler Proven coming in tonight 17-4 at 26. Danny Rios for Iowa Valley coming in looking for his 3rd win of the year coming into tonight. He's a junior for longtime coach Jeremy Kriegel. 19 years he's been coaching. Good grief. He's done a great job.
Coaching a couple state champions.
Yes.
Good wrestlers.
Yes, he's had some kids that have finished high on the podium at state wrestling, Iowa Valley. So wrestling's really taken on an image of its own over there, that's for sure. An identity, if you will. Williamsburg leading in this match at 126. Kyler Proven, what year is he's a senior for Coach Grant Eckenrod. And there's the pin by Proven. 6 more should give them 24. 21, let's see, double check that, 27. 18. So we'll move up next to 132 on the east mat, or mat number 2. Be Jeffrey Crawford, who's an 11th grader, he was looking for his 7th win of the year. Did I say something? Okay. Williamsburg at 32, Anthony Fenton coming in looking for his 6th win of the year. It's on mat 1. That's the only varsity match going on in the second round of the, I guess we call them triple duels tonight. 3 dual meets for each team.
Called a quad.
Well, it's quadrangular, yes.
This has been an excellent dual meet between Iowa Valley and Williamsburg.
Yeah, as I say, 2 schools in Iowa County that really get after each other. Regardless, whenever they get a chance, that's for sure.
Yeah, this is a really good meet for Iowa Valley.
It is.
They haven't been pushed. Now they know some of the things that they need to start working on.
Right.
And they'll have time to correct it over the Christmas holiday.
I would say, to be honest, I'm not sure where the SICL meet, but on the boys' side, they'll be the team to beat. They're the defending conference champions in South Iowa Cedar League. When early February, late January rolls around, when the conference meets start up.
Move that the young man from Williamsburg has on is called a Nebraska ride. Got an inside hook instead of an outside hook. A lot of times they'll lock up a headlock and bring him back.
So it's
now he's Iowa Valley's able to stand up and gets out for 1.
Trying to think which team has green. That's Iowa Valley's that got the green ankle band.
Makes it easy on the official when he puts red on red.
Well, yeah, that helps. So Anthony Fenton has the lead here from Williamsburg. at 132. Yeah, I know, Dan. I feel your, I get it.
End of the first period.
And it's 2-0, or 2-1, pardon me, 2-1. Fenton from Williamsburg at 132.
Doing a nice job of taking the arm out.
The Jeffrey Crawford of Iowa Valley.
And gets out.
And so that makes, are we tied? We're tied, 2-2. 2 escape points for the Iowa Valley wrestler. That's Crawford. They both come to the neutral position. Shot by Crawford, single leg. And, nice counter there by Williamsburg. Just kind of caught the young man, didn't he?
Well, an excellent counter. He took the head from the outside, put it on the inside. The young man was still trying to go outside, and he was able to drop him down to his back.
So Williamsburg in
nice
command
counter.
here. And there's the win by pin for Williamsburg. So that should put the score, 33 to 18 should be the team score then. 34 to 18, all right? So that should move us to 138. 138 for Williamsburg will be Dom Fisher. And Dom looking for, or he's a junior, looking for his 4th win coming in. Iowa Valley at 38, countering a Carter Thiessen, a senior.
Did a nice job of shooting in, got a carry, and able to get the takedown.
Thiessen looking for, let's see, win number 13. Carter with a K, by the way. Carter up 2-0 and bring both wrestlers to the middle. Iowa Valley with the lead will be on top here in the first period with 1:22 left to go in the first period. Iowa Valley, Williamsburg leading in the team score again, 34 to 18. 34-18, Williamsburg in the team score lead.
This time when the Williamsburg young man stood up, he was in a better position to get his hips underneath him and take him down. Putting the chicken wing in.
Carter Thiessen with the advantage and riding his Williamsburg opponent. Now Thiessen still with a 2-0 advantage and looking pretty good right now. And now trying to turn his Williamsburg opponent, Fenton. Or let me double check that. 38 is Dom Fisher, excuse me. Didn't quite get him turned long enough or to the point of where he could score near fall points. It's still maintaining a 2-0 lead. 10 seconds left, second period. Now Thiessen rolling him over, and now Pat Kopsa. And 1 second, that's it.
With 3 near fall.
5-0 now for Carter Thiessen.
Iowa Valley just differs.
Williamsburg
wants neutral.
Raiders on a bit of a roll with about 3 straight wins by the Raiders, and Carter Thiessen trying to break that stretch here. I get Iowa Valley.
Williamsburg shoots in. Iowa Valley's just not able to break the locks on the hands. Williamsburg's able to take him down so that his hips are underneath him and gets a takedown.
Yes. So should be tied. No, 5-2. I'm sorry, 5-2. So now Williamsburg with Dom Fisher at 38.
Like I
now
say,
Thiessen's going to try to get the reversal, try to get out of that headlock.
Now
oh,
he
boy.
tried to step across
oh
the
my.
chicken wing and
did
Williamsburg's going to make him pay for it.
I don't think Fisher got near fall points, and that was potentially dangerous. So the whistle blows, and we'll have to go with get these two in the middle. With 1:08 left to go, second period, I believe.
On the other mat, we have an Iowa Valley and a
EVTC wrestler, looks like. That's a
wrestler?
JV matchup, possibly. More than likely. Again, trying to get some JV matches in here as time permits. The varsity matchup 5-2. Iowa Valley's Carter Thiessen leading, trying to get out of the situation he's in with Fisher from Williamsburg, and now the escape point. Make it 6-2. Thiessen able to get out of the control of his Williamsburg opponent. Matchup at 138. Again, the last Grinnell duel will be the Tigers of Iowa Valley, Tigers of Grinnell.
I'm glad the Iowa Valley people have their tigers on the back so we can tell them apart.
That will help greatly, yes.
Thank you.
So we're going to the third period, and it's a 6-2 lead for Carter Thiessen of Iowa Valley on mat 1 of the varsity wrestling action between the Tigers of Iowa Valley and Raiders of Williamsburg. It'll be Williamsburg and EVTC will be the other matchup in the third round of the quadrangular tonight. And our next wrestling will be January 4th, double duel in the WAMAC here at the Grinnell Senior High Gymnasium. The top-ranked Mount Vernon Mustangs, Center Point Urbana-Stormont Pointers, and Grinnell Tigers. There's a Carter Thiessen. Got his opponent.
Did a nice job of bringing him down. Williamsburg, young man, stuck his elbow out, did a cow catcher, took him straight to his back.
8-2, and now at least 3 near fall points. Pat Kopsa. How much time? Oh, plenty of time here for Thiessen.
Yeah, that was in the first part of the. Iowa Valley needs to get his legs back, get his knees out, get his hips down.
Working at it. And got
there
him.
It is.
There's your pinfall. 4 minutes,
when
57
you roll
seconds.
across, you have to be able to keep one up and then make sure you get one up in before 2 seconds.
So 34-24, Williamsburg leading Iowa Valley. We move to 144. Iowa Valley with Chance Hoyt, who's a ninth grader. It's 13-3 coming in. That's an awfully good record and a middleweight for a first year that way. And at 44 from Williamsburg is a first-year Sawyer Kirby. Kirby right around the 500 mark. Looking for win number 12.
And he takes Iowa Valley down. Can't hold him.
And that's Kirby, and now the escape point to Chance Hoyt.
Does it a carry?
Oh, now
takes him
Hoyt.
Down.
Nicely done.
Did a really nice job of getting in. He almost got in too deep and missed his carry, but nice job of getting the takedown. Now he'll go to work for the fall.
So Chance Hoyt of Iowa Valley. I think Sawyer Kirby, if I remember right, is also, I'm almost positive he's a battle of freshmen here. And 1:07 left to go first period. And it is Chance Hoyt with the lead. 3-2.
Williamsburg stood up. Hoyt did a nice job of taking him back down.
Still 3-2 with 40 seconds left. Iowa Valley's Chance Hoyt leading. Sawyer Kirby of Williamsburg. Matchup at 144. So we have 2 more weight classes left in the Williamsburg-Iowa Valley matchup.
They use that little lift.
There we go. There's Hoyt. Got a pinning predicament on Sawyer Kirby. It'll be at least 6-2 unless Hoyt can score the pinfall. Got just seconds left and got out of it, so it'll be a 6-2 score. No, and time runs out in the period. So 6-2 lead for Chance Hoyt for the Tigers of Iowa Valley. Leading Sawyer Kirby, again a matchup at 144. So Sawyer Kirby is going to be on top.
Able to spin around, get a leg, able to get a reversal. Now he's got the chicken wing. He likes that a lot better than the
8-2. And now, again, Hoyt's got him in a pinning predicament, working for that pinfall.
If you'd set the
Kirby working like crazy to. He's not in a good place, and there it is, the pin.
You have to keep both feet on the mat and bridge up, not try and kick off of the mat to get off your back.
Williamsburg 34, Iowa Valley 30. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here in this matchup. Getting down a couple weight classes. A close team score. 150 the next matchup. Dane Smith for Iowa Valley. He's a freshman. Coming into tonight with 9 wins. Iowa Valley countering with their outstanding wrestler, Niall Sen, looking for win number 21. 20-2 is Sen, who's top 10 ranked in the state at 150 in Class 2A. Dane Smith, one more match than he's lost, but Sen getting the early takedown. 34-30 in the team score. Williamsburg leading Iowa Valley. Sen working kind of a chicken wing. Did for a second, it looked like. Now Sen riding him here. And we're looking to roll him over here, at least get some near fall points. Not quite. So the matchup again is at 150 now. Sen of Williamsburg. Dane Smith, Iowa Valley. Sen leading 2-0 first period. Under a minute to go. 50 seconds left. Now a point, escape point for Dane Smith. And Sen saying, I think I can take you down again here. See what transpires here. Couple weight classes left, the 150 and then the 157. All weight classes we have left in the Williamsburg-Iowa Valley matchup.
But a win here by Williamsburg, if there's only one match left, will seal the deal.
Yes, it will. And a takedown again by Sen, making it now 4-1 with just seconds left to go, and that ends first period.
On the other mat, we have 2 heavyweights that are wrestling, one from Iowa Valley, one from Grinnell.
So on mat 1, it is Niall Sen leading by a score of 4-1.
5-1. He got an escape.
5-1. All right.
Started down, got up really fast, and got out.
So Sen leading 5-1 second period. His match against Dane Smith.
Iowa Valley shoots in.
Varsity matchup is Sen leading 7-1 now, leading Dane Smith of Iowa Valley.
And in the last 2 seconds on the JV match, there was almost a reversal, but not quite. So they gave him one escape. 2-1 now.
on the varsity matchup on mat 1. Again, Niles Senn leading 7-1 on Dane Smith of Iowa Valley. Welcome. Glad to have you aboard the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Dave Kaizen, Dan Walker, I'm John Martinson on this Tuesday night of high school wrestling in Grinnell Senior High Gymnasium. And the last matchup of the night will be Iowa Valley and Grinnell. Grinnell falling to Williamsburg tonight 55-14, winning over EVTC 54-27. And now Niles Senn of Williamsburg has his wrestler in kind of a bad way. Just 12 seconds left in the match. It'll be at least 3 points for Senn. Dane Smith tried to fight his way out of it. Nope, cannot do so. And that gives the varsity match to Williamsburg as far as the team score goes. So 6 on the board makes it 40-30 for the Raiders.
So on the Williamsburg, Iowa Valley, it's the last match of the night.
For the Raiders and the Tigers. And that's that last matchup. Okay, Nolan Kriegel, he's the young man I talked about. Outstanding football player, quarterback on the football team. Came in with 15 wins on the year. And 57 for Williamsburg. Logan Schmidt coming in with 8 wins on the season, coming into action tonight. Nolan going to be a really good high school athlete before he's done. And
got a takedown.
Yep.
Did a nice job of getting the takedown, then working up. He cannot, once he gets the takedown, he cannot hang down there on the legs.
Leading Logan Schmidt of Williamsburg 2-0. So 2-0. Nolan Kriegel of Iowa Valley. Kriegel on top. 31 seconds left to go first period. Last match of the round 2.
That dual meet.
Yeah, for Iowa Valley.
Got an arm bar. Doesn't like it. Tries to come to the chicken wing. Can't get it. Now he's putting in what's called a 3/4 stack. Williamsburg young man strong enough.
Ooh, Kriegel taking him out of bounds. So Nolan Kriegel with 14 seconds left first period, leading by a score of 2-0.
If the cheerleaders knew how much weight was coming at them and how it hurts, they'd move faster.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
No question. No, you're absolutely right on that. They've got to be on their, they've got to be alert and ready to move at a moment's notice. I mean, that's all there is to it. So 2-0 end of the first period. Nolan Kriegel of Iowa Valley leading Logan Schmidt of Williamsburg. Last match, and somebody wants to end on a good note here to give you some momentum going into the next duel. And Grinnell will be on this west mat again for the third and final match against Iowa Valley. Iowa Valley's giving Williamsburg a heck of a match here.
I told you it was going to be. It was the one that I was looking forward to tonight.
I expected. It's kind of like when Grinnell and Pelham meet up. I mean, the two. What I'm saying is the two teams bring out the best in each other, regardless of sport, whether it's football, basketball, wrestling, whatever the case might be. And I'm saying that's the same way here with Iowa Valley and Williamsburg. Would hope just saying this. And I'm hoping Grinnell and Pelican get themselves back on the schedule again. I just say that because, like I said, two teams just bring out the best, always have, bring out the best in each other. I'll leave it at that. Okay. So it is Kriegel still leading 2-0. Logan Schmidt trying to do something here while working from on top. Not having a ton of success here. Kriegel really keeping him at, okay, now trying to work an escape here is Kriegel, and now he does so. Now it's 3-0. Pretty well-built freshman, I'd say, is Kriegel, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he's just doing a nice job of didn't give up to get the escape.
Oh, Iowa Valley, that's, okay, let's double-check that. It is Lane Qualley. That's how it's pronounced. See, yeah, Lane Qualley. And Irvin wrestling for Williamsburg. Okay. Let's double check that. That would be Connell Irvin. And yeah, that's pronounced Qualley, believe it or not. CHV. Yeah. Not pronounced how it's spelled by any stretch. I will tell you that. So 2-0. It is Qualley leading 3-0. And not sure what year in school Qualley is, but up 3-0 nonetheless against his Williamsburg opponent, Irvin. It's Connell Irvin. I believe we're in the second period of this matchup. Third period, okay. So just started the third period, and Qualley.
Sometimes if you can't get out, the worst place to go is down.
Yeah, very, very true. Qualley looking for a pin here. Lane Qualley for Iowa Valley. And Qualley getting near fall 0.6, and then a reversal by Irvin of Williamsburg. Iowa Valley leading 6-2.
The coach is saying take it to him because he's tired.
Yeah. Connell Irvin, wrestler from the Raiders. Under a minute left in regulation time. It is Iowa Valley leading 6-2. Lane Qualley. And again, Irvin of Williamsburg. Maybe sensing he can have, maybe he's got a little more left gas in the tank, if you will.
And there's a stall. There's a stalling call on Iowa Valley.
6-2, so it's a warning. I thought he put up a point, but apparently, no, I guess not.
Just a warning. That's the first time he's been called for stalling.
Rick Eccles, the referee from Centerville. 6-2. Qualley, 15, 14, 13 seconds. 10 seconds left. And they'll end the matchup. 6-2, Lane Qualley of Iowa Valley. And on the scoreboard it'll be Williamsburg 40, Iowa Valley 33.
Great dual meet.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah.
Great matches in the dual meet, no matter which way they went.
And considering Williamsburg gave up 12 points on open weights, that's saying something. It really is. They spotted them 12 on the team score, but came back strong in the head-to-head matchups then. So we'll have Iowa Valley and Grinnell coming up on the third round of wrestling action tonight.
I don't know how many more JV matches we've got, but
again, thanks to our sponsors helping bring it home to you on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Sponsors including Poly Ice Pizza, Proline Incorporated, Proline Building Company, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company, trust in tomorrow. Latitude Signs and Designs, Mayflower Home. We are Grinnell, Grinnell Booster Club. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate. Our good friends Darcy Swick and Kevin Colby at Ramsey Weeks. Grinnell Firestone Store, Medicap Pharmacy. Hertz Collision Center. Turnkey Realty. D&D Kaizen Corporation. Thank you very much to all of you for your support of the Grinnell Tigers on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. So last varsity matches again coming up. Grinnell and Iowa Valley will be on mat 1. That'll be on the west mat. We'll be calling those matches. And it'll be Williamsburg and EVTC. Williamsburg has won 2 matches tonight, beating Grinnell 55-14 and just beating Iowa Valley 40-33. Iowa Valley beat EVTC in the first round, and Grinnell beat EVTC 54-27 in the second round. So Grinnell and Iowa Valley, somebody will win their second out of 3 matches on the night. Looks like we're getting set now for for Grinnell and Iowa Valley. High school wrestling, the final dual match. Both teams 1-1 coming in. And this match will start at 175. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're assured of 3 things that will happen tonight in this matchup. Death, Taxes, and Tigers, donning orange and black, will win. So, again, 3 things we're guaranteed of in this final match of the night. 175 is the matchup. And so 175 for Grinnell. That will be, I'll double check that. They have listed as Riley Gallion, but it may be Josh Ringler moving up here. I believe that's what it is. Josh Ringler moving. Thank you. Josh Ringler moving up a weight. All right. Yeah, got it here. Josh Ringler and Iowa Valley with Josh Reed. So a battle of guys named Josh going at it here. So Ringler with the early lead of 2-0. Josh Reed of Iowa Valley. Josh Ringler of Grinnell. .175 is the first weight class. Williamsburg and EVTC is on the east mat. This is the west mat we are focusing our attention on with the Battle of Tigers, Grinnell and Iowa Valley. Josh Ringler with pinfall points being awarded and 3 points. So 5-0 lead for Josh Ringler on Josh Reed of Iowa Valley. Again, our official from Centerville, Rick Eccles. Josh Ringler is looking for, where's he at on the win column? Looking for win number 15 on the year. Ringler leading 5-0. Still in the first period, late with about 15 seconds left to go. Ringler has his Iowa Valley opponent in a tough way here, but seconds left, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. It'll be a 5-0 lead for Josh Ringler. And that ends the first period. So again, the matchup is at 175. Josh Ringler for Grinnell. And Josh Reed of Iowa Valley. Going to the second period. These two teams with identical orange and black. And
like I said, I'm glad Iowa Valley has Tigers on the back.
Well, once again, we're sure of 3 things happening. Death, Taxes, and Tigers will win tonight. And Tigers and orange and black for that matter, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a safe bet.
Yeah. All right.
Josh got put in a double underhook and not quite sure how to and because he put his one knee out of bounds, he didn't get
no
credit
points
for the takedown.
So still 5-0 Josh Ringler. Final dual match of the night. Grinnell Senior
There
High
he
Gym.
swings by to get a leg.
Yeah.
Iowa Valley tried to counter with the whizzer. It became ineffective. And Josh gets another takedown.
7-5 or 7-0, pardon me. 7-0 for Josh. Or 8-0 even, yes. Ringler wrestling well here, second period.
Does a 2-on-1 tilt, rolls across his own body, puts the other guy on his back, gets the 3 near fall. Really hard to pin him with that move. It's a really good way to get a lot of points in a hurry, though.
So it's 11-0. Josh Ringler of Grinnell leading Josh Reed of Iowa Valley. Matchup at 175. First match of this duel. And now Josh Reed scoring. Or now is that a tech fall?
It's a tech fall.
Tech fall, Josh Ringler. All right, so that's a 5-0 Grinnell lead on Iowa Valley. And so that would take us now to from 175 to 190.
It'll take a while for it to come up.
That's very true. Iowa Valley's scheduled wrestler is Dawson Smith. See if that's the case here. If it is, Dawson is a senior, and he's coming in with 10 wins on the year before tonight. So it is Dawson Smith. Grinnell with Tyler Costo.
And Dawson is able to take him down and got the arm.
Tyler
block on the opposite shoulder, seeing if he could turn him, puts a half in.
Costo looking for his 4th win of the year. And he'll have his work cut out for him. Dawson Smith has a 10-4 mark. I'm guessing that he has at least 11 wins now after tonight, after going into this match. So we'll say, looking for the sake of argument, looking for win number 12. So Dawson Smith on top, 2-0.
Puts in an armbar series, pulls the armbar over. Got a half Nelson now. It's tight. It's just a matter of settling in, getting his hips down.
Dawson Smith leading this match from Iowa Valley.
Tyler's doing his best to bridge out of it. And there's the
Lanny
fall.
Brand puts the hand on the mat with a 1:04 time of the pin. And it's now Iowa Valley 6, Grinnell 5. And our next weight class will be at 215. And I believe this is Tate Peach. We've heard the Peach name in girls wrestling the last couple of years. That's been a really predominant name that's finished high on the podium in the Girls State Wrestling Championships.
Yeah, they did an excellent job at the Stream Arena last winter.
Iowa Valley, that Peach name certainly ringing strong. Tate is a senior. He is coming in tonight 14-3. And Grinnell's wrestler is Caden Witham. Either you're with him or you're not. Come on, Caden. Caden's got his work cut out from here. Tate Peach.
Oh, he does. The young man from Iowa Valley is just stronger. He's just pushing him, and Caden's giving him ground.
So again, that's Iowa Valley with the Tigers on the back for our viewers. That's Iowa Valley that has the Tigers on the back of their singlet. All of the rest of the color scheme's about dead even. And there's a takedown by Tate Peach, and he's got Caden Witham in a tough way. And there's a pinfall. So now 12-5 Iowa Valley. The time of the pin, 46 seconds. So
and with what the kids are holding up, I'm saying that's the 100th win for the young man for Iowa Valley.
Oh, yeah, good for him. Tate Peach with 100 career victories. There you go. Yeah, that's nice to see. His last name may be Peach, but with 100 wins, that puts the cherry on top, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
In a matter of speaking. Nice job, Tate. 100 career wins. That's outstanding. Congratulations. All right. Might settle in a little more momentum now. You've got that kind of that celebratory atmosphere now with Tate getting the milestone win in his high school wrestling career, and now I think we just had a win by, maybe it was a forfeiture possibly. I think I saw now
at 285.
285, so Grinnell did not have a wrestler. Iowa Valley's was Garrett Hoyt. So that should move the score then to 12, let's double check.
18-5.
18-5, okay. That would make sense. So we're going to go back to 106. And Iowa Valley will probably get the win by forfeiture. This would be Robert, or no, is it Grinnell?
Iowa Valley is open at both 6 and 13.
Okay, so this is Grinnell getting the win by forfeiture at 106 then. This is...
Well, this would be...
Bryce and Horace, I would guess. So that would make the score 18-11. We'll go next then to 113.
I'm not so sure we didn't have a double forfeit at 6.
That could very well be. Oh, I see. Because Grinnell still has 6. They're not awarded. And now it looks like Iowa Valley's going to come out and receive a forfeiture. Okay. And their first 2 weight classes are open. That may have been 20 on there. Looks like Grinnell's not wrestling Dylan Heater tonight for one reason or another. So 18-11 is where the score is. So Grinnell did get a win by a forfeit. And 24-6 because Iowa Valley just scored a win by forfeit. And all right, so the next matchup will be Grinnell. I'm going to guess this is at 120.
Levi Jack.
Okay, Levi Jack of Grinnell.
I don't know, but that's what it is.
Yeah, and Danny Rios of Iowa Valley. So this is a matchup at 126. And Rios getting the early advantage. 2-0 lead for Rios. Rios is a junior coming in with just 2 wins coming into tonight. And the score for Iowa Valley 24, Grinnell with 11. Matchup here is at 126.
But you're really asking the young man from Grinnell to wrestle up 2 weights. He might be able to. Does a nice job of getting the leg. And he's going
Levi
for the
Jack.
half.
Levi working at it, tried to.
But was not able to secure the reversal.
This is Danny Rios.
If he throws his arm through, he can get it here, or steps across, and the Iowa Valley boy just gives up rather than go to his back.
So a reversal scored by Levi Jack should be tied 2-2.
Unfortunately, let him get off of his belly and onto his base.
And now Rios trying to
stand up
and try
Jack
to get the escape.
Take an arm out, somehow get.
Coming up to 20 seconds left to go first period. Our period's brought to you tonight by Brett Nickel, State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm and Brett Nickel is there. Thanks to our.
Locks up a cradle, but he's way out of position to see if he can score it. Maybe he'll get saved by the end of the
period. Tied 2-2, and that's how it will be. End of the first period. So Levi Jack of Grinnell at 126, and Danny Rios of Iowa Valley. In our last matches before we hit the holiday break. And January 4th, we'll return to action. We'll talk more about that when we get to the latter stage.
Shoots in, does a nice job of finishing the double leg takedown, has a half in, getting out and driving it.
So 4-2 lead for Levi Jack, it should be.
Unfortunately, he's not strong enough against a 26-pounder to finish it. Drops down to a single.
Okay.
Able to make
maintain
that one
control.
work. He's got a one-on-one on the right side. He needs to.
And then Laney Brand stopping the match. Or potentially dangerous.
He pulled it. He had a half in on one side.
Oh.
Pulled the other hand up to help him get it secured, and that's called a full Nelson.
Yeah, I was going to say that, and that awarded a point then for Iowa Valley.
We have blood time as Levi is getting attended to.
And they get 5 minutes of blood time per match.
And also, it's once they get the bleeding stopped, they cut the blood time, and if there's blood on the mat, we can clean it. If the wrestler's got blood on him, we can clean it after that. But once you get the bleeding stopped on a wrestler, you get to cut the blood time. You can go forever. I've never seen a match get called for blood. And I've been around a lot of matches.
Yeah, you have over 30 years. Yes, you've seen a lot. That's for sure, without question. So
I didn't think there was anything new you could throw at me. But they have this year, people.
Levi Jack leading 4-3 in this match against Danny Rios. Levi, like you said, Levi giving up some pounds here. Situated at 113. Again, another full Nelson situation.
Another full Nelson. Next one's 2. The one after that.
That's end of the match then.
You stand up and shake hands.
No different than stalling, basically. You keep doling out stall.
There's actually about 4 things that will go into that.
Okay.
1-1-2 DQ.
Yeah. Okay. And then full Nelson is
one of them.
Yeah. All right. So 2 1-point or 1-point situations awarded to the Iowa Valley wrestler. And so we're at 4-4 between Levi Jack of Grinnell and Danny Rios of Iowa Valley. And we have seconds left to go here in the second period. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and it's tied 4-4. End of the second period. Rios of Iowa Valley, Levi Jack of Grinnell. And the matchup is at 126.
I'm not sure I agree with this one either because you've gotten 2 takedowns. We'll see if you can get out and
well, good test here for Levi Jack, wrestling against a opponent who is certainly at least one weight class
he was
better.
able to control the hands, able to get to
and
a
Levi, yes, gets the reversal. So now 6-4, Levi Jack.
He can keep without throwing a full Nelson again. Yeah. He might win this match.
Levi trying to crank it on the opponent. Third period. Iowa Valley leading in the team score 24-11. And Levi Jack up 6-4. Has 1:10 left to go in the third period here.
And he just stuck his head out.
And this is, oh, gee. No near fall points yet.
Until he posts. He's still got control.
Okay.
There's 2 because he posted.
Levi kind of running out of steam here as the.
No, he just stuck his head out, and the Iowa Valley boy.
Oh, now this comes around. There we go. Now he gets 3 on the near fall for Iowa Valley, 2 for a reversal for Doug Jack's son, Levi. That's what I meant. So that should be a 9-8 score then for Danny Rios, leading by a point. If my math is correct here. So 9-8, Danny Rios. 55 seconds left to go. And it'll be...
He's going to give him a point because he thinks he can take him down.
Okay. So should be 10-8. Rios. Jack trying to, Grinnell fans in front of us, rooting on Levi Jack, and he does take him down. You called it, Dave. So we're tied 10 apiece.
10 apiece.
Under 10 seconds.
Right him here.
7, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Down to 1 second. That's it. And we're going to go overtime. Bonus wrestling here at 126. Levi Jack of Grinnell, Danny Rios of Iowa Valley.
He's taken him down 4 times, but.
Okay, so we got 1 minute?
We're going to have 1 minute.
Okay.
First point scored wins.
All right, so Jack
nice
shoots.
Shot.
Trying to finish his shot. Take him down. He takes him down. The match is over. He hasn't taken him down. Now he does. Does he? Has to be. That should be it then. That should be the match. 12-10, Levi Jack. Outmanned a little bit from a weight class standpoint, but boy, did he get her done there. Nicely done, Levi Jack. 24-14 on the team score. That was a hard-fought match, Dave.
It was a good match.
Yeah.
It was a hard-fought match. When you start to give up 6, 8, 10, 12 pounds.
Oh, boy. That's an obstacle.
It's an obstacle.
So that was 126. We now move it to 132. This should be Logan McDonald. So far, so good. Logan's won a couple matches tonight. He's looking for win number 18. And Logan is off and running here at Hialeah.
Did a nice job shooting in, finishing the shot, and getting the takedown.
Fellow junior Jeffrey Crawford came out of the night with 6 wins tonight for Coach Jeremy Kriegel. So Logan leading 2-0.
Got a 2-on-1. A lot of times he'll use this, roll across his own back if he can.
Logan again among the state rateds, top 10 in Class 2A at the weight class at 132. Again, Dylan Heater not in action tonight. I guess I wasn't told what the case was, if he's...
I wouldn't tell you either because I don't want to go out over the
No.
ways. So
No.
He's got a knee injury, he's got a shoulder injury, and
keep him healthy for what's left of this wrestling season. Yeah, he's a senior, so he wants to be ready when the conference. When we got the championship run going. So again, you've got Logan McDonald leading by a score of 2-0 from Grinnell Junior for Coach Tony Farmer.
he's just trying to figure out how to
Cody
get him.
McDonald, his dad. And now Logan trying to put him
Turns
away
him
here.
over, used a chicken wing, had the arm underneath. And
There you go. There's the pin for Logan McDonald. 1:38, the time of the pin. And that would put the score at 24 for Iowa Valley, 20 for Grinnell on Logan McDonald's win by pin and win number 18. He's 3-0 tonight. Nice action for him. Good job. 18, or was that 19 maybe? Well, he's not far from
Next
20.
up, Matthew Mantle.
What's that?
Next up.
Yeah. Okay. So this is 138. Coming up next, Matthew Mendel of Grinnell. And a 38 for Iowa Valley. We'll check to see who reports in here on the screen here. Matthew Mendel of Grinnell. It should be Carter Thiessen.
But they have 4 in the weight classes. They can move around. And
it's Marin of Iowa Valley. Let's double check that. Okay. 144. Carter Thiessen. Okay, we got it. Carter Thiessen and Matthew Mendel.
And Matthew got a takedown. He almost was able to take him to his back, but not quite. And came back to make sure he is able to keep control.
Thiessen with a winning record coming into tonight's action, had 11 wins coming in.
That gives Matthew just a little more incentive to go out and take care of business.
Absolutely. So 138 for Matthew Mendel. He's looking for his 9th, looking for a win. Hasn't won yet tonight, looking to do so to go into the holiday break. He's got 8 wins, looking for number 9. And up 2-0 so far. Does he have some near fall points coming? Looks like that's the case.
Looks like he should.
I think Rick Eccles has 3 fingers out, meaning once. How many seconds left? I've got plenty of time here. Coming up to 30 seconds left to go in the first period.
Yeah, Matthew's got his leg in there. He's trying to hold it.
Of course, not only Matthew, but Maxwell hopefully will be ready to go, and 2024 gets going as well. And there's the win by pin. Grinnell winning by pin. Matthew Mendel picking up Matthew winning number 10 on the year from. Double check that. Matthew with win number 9, as I said. Matthew with his 9th win, so 26 for Grinnell, 24 for Iowa Valley in the team score. And that'll take us next then to 144. That'll be Alex Pfeiffer. And his Iowa Valley opponent at 44 is Chance Hoyt, who's a first year. And early takedown for Hoyt of Iowa Valley. Chance Hoyt. Again, 26 for Grinnell, 24 for Iowa Valley in the weight class 144.
Using the chicken wing, and they're out of bounds, so we'll go back to the middle and referees.
Alex Pfeiffer looking for win number 11 on the year. Trying to inch his way closer to the 500 mark.
Does a camel and then tries to sit out. Hoyt takes him back down to his belly, working on the arm.
Hoyt is a first year for Coach Jeremy Kriegel at Iowa Valley.
Has an arm bar.
And now Pfeiffer trying to work his way up, but broke down by Hoyt, and now Hoyt.
Basically, Hoyt was trying to get the elbow out so he could use the cow catcher to take him down to his back.
And
that's just...
There we go.
It is.
And that's Pat Kopsa with a pinfall, calling the pinfall there, or official tonight. That matchup, 1:14, time of the pin. So Iowa Valley 30, Grinnell 26 now the team scores. We go back and forth. And that moves us up to now to 157. 157. Got the wrestlers here when they schedule. Owen Blankenfeld is listed first, but doesn't necessarily
Let's
mean.
just wait for them to come up because they have to be right on the computer.
Yep.
And then they'll show up right on our screen.
30 to 24.
We might
Iowa
be 30
Valley.
seconds in before they do it.
Yeah, might be a little bit. We'll have him at some point. Okay, so Alejandro Cantillo. That's what they have listed. He's wrestling at 50, and Dane Smith. Okay, so it's a 150-pound. I'm sorry. Yep, 150 the weight class. Alejandro Cantillo of Grinnell, Dane Smith of Iowa Valley. And Cantillo, I think, is looking for his first win of the night, looking for win number 7 on the season. Dane Smith coming into tonight has 11 wins, and has 10 wins now, looking for number 11.
Cantillo pulls him down, swings around, gets the takedown.
Got the takedown. Alejandro Cantillo with up 2-0 right away on his Iowa Valley opponent.
Trying to use the ankle to get him down, and is losing control. Gets a reversal. You can have a reversal standing up, but you must have him down on the mat for the takedown.
Dane Smith.
That's reversal.
On the reversal, tied now with.
Should be
2-2.
2-2.
Yep, 2-2 is the case. With 45 seconds left to go in the first period. Match at 150. These matches start at 175, so we have this match and 2 more weight classes to follow. And this is Dane Smith of Iowa Valley. That's got the right and trying to turn Cantillo. And now Cantillo. And now he's got him reversed. All right, so it should be 4-2. Cantillo of Grinnell with the lead. On the reversal. And we'll come to the end of the second period with 6 seconds, 5 seconds.
Just don't give him an easy one. There we go.
So this should be the third period, I believe. Second period. Okay, 4-2 Alejandro Cantillo. We go to the second period.
Smith does a reversal. Gets it. Smith does a switch for a reversal. I'll get it right someday.
Oh, you do get it right.
And he's locking up a cradle. Just a matter whether he can get it locked up tight enough so he feels comfortable. And he can't.
So it's, again, 4-2 lead for, or we're tied 4-2 lead, for Kent. Now at escape point. So we had 5-4. We're tied 4-4 now, 5-4 for Cantillo getting the escape point in the second period against Dane Smith of Iowa Valley.
Grinnell will have their choice at the beginning of the first, but takes a shot from too far out, and Smith tries to counter it and is not able to. Neither one of them are back neutral. Smith does another shot. Cantillo gets in on a single leg and they're out of bounds.
So 5-4 lead for Cantillo. Leading his Iowa Valley opponent, Dane Smith, at 150. And the team scored again, Iowa Valley 30, Grinnell 26. But still, after this one, 2 more weight classes to go. So 35 seconds, clock running as we get close to 30 seconds left in the second period. So 5-4, Cantillo shoots. The 2 wrestlers go out of bounds. Rick Eccles from Centerville officiating this match. Have both wrestlers in the middle.
Both guys are shooting, but nobody's really committing to it. I mean, they're kind of reaching for it, and the other one's just countering with his lingo.
So Cantillo still leading 5-4. Under 10 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. That's left to go in the second period. Dawson Smith
This
trying
would
to
be a
shoot.
big-
And now Cantillo, no points.
And no points.
Close, but not quite. 5-4, Alejandro Cantillo leading Dawson Smith of Iowa Valley at 150. So Cantillo.
Well, he got out, but the young man from Iowa Valley was able to grab a leg
Keep him
and
from the
hold
escape.
it there. So if they can't progress beyond this, then
Might call a stalemate here if they can't go
call
anywhere.
a stalemate, but
Yeah, there
and
you
he
go.
does, which is a good call.
Yep. Neither wrestler getting any kind of advantage. So still 5-4, Alejandro Cantillo, 137 left in regulation. And the match at 150.
Did a nice job standing up, did a nice job of splitting the hands, and he escapes.
So
Unfortunately, it's 6-4. If he gets taken down, we can have overtime.
6-4, Cantillo, the 2-point advantage. And yeah, Dane Smith,
Gets in, but is not able to complete it before he goes out of bounds.
with 1:16 left to go. Alejandro Cantillo looking to post win number 7 on the year. His opponent, Dane Smith, has had a nice year so far for the Tigers. A first year at 150. Cantillo leading 6-4. We're coming up on 1 minute left, third period. Shot by Dane Smith. Cantillo trying to counter.
He's countering it, but he needs to shoot his hips back, slide his hips back.
Cantillo
Shifts off to a double. Got an underhook.
And now Dawson Smith able to take him down. Got 2. We're tied at 6. And now near fall points. At least 2, if not 3. And that'll give Dawson Smith the advantage with 25 seconds left, third period. Cantillo.
Did a nice job. It's just Smith got him pushing in.
Right.
And was able not to throw an Olympic, but to throw something like that to take him down.
So right now tied 6-6, but once the near fall points award will be 9-6, and it looks like that's how this match will come to an end. 9-6, Dane Smith.
Also, there's no 3 points for the fall there.
Right, so 33-26 on the team score now with 2 weight classes to go. 157 now we should have. Yeah, let's see. We'll see if Owen Blankenfeld. I know they'll have an outstanding first-year wrestler again, Nolan Kriegel, scheduled. Let's see if he does come out. We'll get the participants here shortly. We'll get them posted online. It's 33-26, the team scorer with 2 weight classes, 57 and 65 left to go. I believe this is Owen Blankenfeld.
I don't think so.
Oh, double check.
Did a nice job, the Iowa Valley young man.
Oh, Taylor Doty for Grinnell.
Taylor Doty from
Taylor's
Grinnell.
a senior, yep.
But Iowa Valley did a nice job of doing an ankle pick. Took him down within first few seconds of the match.
Taylor Doty is looking for win number 6 on the year. And Nolan Kriegel is coming in with a 15-1 record. And
that ankle pick showed me why he's 15-1.
Yeah. Up 2-0 on Taylor Doty of Grinnell.
What happens, he's got a chicken wing in, he throws a half from the other side. You have to decide how to fight it, and it gives you leverage. Kriegel is a very long, tall young man, using the chicken wing to get him over for near fall points.
45 seconds left in the first period and 3 near fall points.
3 near fall, but he rolls out, but and gets an escape.
So 5-1 for Nolan Kriegel.
Kind of shoots his arms to get in, and Doty is able to counter it.
So 5-1 lead for Nolan Kriegel. 157 the weight class.
Kriegel shoots in. Doty's able to counter it.
Might bump Owen up a class since Ringler moved up the weight class from 65 to 75. They might move Owen up. That would be a guess on my part, I guess, since Owen's not wrestling here. Now, a reversal or takedown for Iowa Valley.
At the very end of the period.
7-1.
And he goes neutral.
All right. Nolan Kriegel up 7-1 on Taylor Doty of Grinnell. And
tall, long boy.
Yeah.
Expect the ankle pick. Not only took him down to his back.
And
got a 2 count, so he gets 2 near fall.
So it's 11-1. And now Kriegel again working for the pinfall here. Got it. 39-26 Iowa Valley. Time of the pin, 2 minutes and 27 seconds. And last weight class of this duel will be at 165. We'll have to see who Iowa Valley's scheduled to have. Ian Smith, who's a junior, coming into tonight with 11 wins. Is Grinnell not going to wrestle anybody? They're not going to wrestle anybody. Okay, that'll be it. 6 makes 45-26. That'll be the last duel of the night for Grinnell and Iowa
Tigers. Good duel. It was a good wrestle.
Yes, it was.
It was closer between the two of them than I thought maybe it would be. Grinnell had some kids wrestle some really good matches, and they're lining up on both of them. So
we're finished.
We're done.
Williamsburg.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. Again, we'll be back here January 4th on Thursday. So that would be, let me think, 2 weeks from Thursday. We'll be back here with high school wrestling to jumpstart the 2024 portion of the season, because basketball won't be back here until January 19th. It'll be a long time. No information on Grinnell basketball. Okay, no big deal. Let's see. Yeah, so it'll be Mount Vernon, top ranked in Class 2A, Center Point Urbana. From the WAMAC Conference will be here. A WAMAC Conference double duel back here Thursday, January 4th. So that'll wrap it up. Thanks to Dan Walker, Dave Kaizen. Dave, Merry Christmas, my friend.
It has been a pleasure to work with you tonight, and have a Merry Christmas, everyone. And see you next year.
Have a great holiday season, everybody. From all of us at the Tiger Sports live stream service, for Dan Walker, I'm John Martinson saying good night, everybody, from Grinnell High School Gymnasium. Good night, everybody.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is a violation of the law.